Tonight, it's on. The final round of the league phase of the Champions League. Come the end of the evening, all 6 English teams could be in the top 8. But a lot has to happen before then. There's jeopardy wherever you look, but some are still not convinced by this new format. Simon Jordan doesn't agree with that.
It works on many levels because it provides the jeopardy from the first game to the last game. When previously you had these rubbers at the back end of a group stage that gave you no commercial value to the broadcasters, no real engagement from the fans because a lot of these games were just dead rubber. In this instance, you've got something pretty much on every single game.
So what do we know? Arsenal need a point to finish top. Wins will be enough for Liverpool and Tottenham. It's a different matter for others, though. All of Newcastle, Chelsea and City need wins and results to go their way elsewhere. The former team boss Steve Bruce was on talkSPORT earlier and said Newcastle have come a long way.
My remit back in the day was, and it seems a long time ago now, was just to stay in the Premier League. That was the budget of what we were trying to achieve. Now it's trying to attack on all fronts, and they've made remarkable progress in 4 years.
Newcastle are away at PSG tonight, live on talkSPORT. PSG also need a win. Meanwhile, Chelsea are in Italy to face Napoli. That's on talkSPORT too. Italian football journalist Daniele Fisichella says Napoli are still dangerous, even without key players.
Conte this season and last season has also showed that he's able to change the skin of his teams in due course.
Remember, we'll keep you across everything on talkSPORT tonight. Kick-off is at 8. Elsewhere, West Ham and Flamengo have finally agreed a £36.5 million deal for Lucas Paquetá. Meanwhile, coming in at the London Stadium is Adama Traore. He'll join the side from Fulham. And Sheffield Wednesday legend Barry Bannon has left the club after 10 years for Millwall. Plenty more transfer news on the live blog. And Tyson Fury is coming out of retirement this spring. The former heavyweight world champion will face Russia's Arslanbek Makhmudov in an as-yet undecided UK venue. It'll be Fury's first outing since December 2024, when he lost to Alexander Usyk.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein, and wearing a jumper today. We don't see him in a woolly jumper often. It's Darren, by the way. It's Darren Bent.
Darren here, by the way.
Oh, that's exactly what I just said.
How you doing, right?
Woolly jumper, what's that all about?
New style, innit?
I like it.
Yeah, man, trust me.
I like it. I do trust you.
I wear my heart through that.
What?
Nothing. My heart through, where's that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yep, honestly.
I was in a rush this morning.
No, you wasn't. You
I swear, no, I was in a
you
rush.
just forgot.
I did forget, but I was in a rush. So it's double bubble. You'll get it. Where are my trainers? But Jingo, in fact, where's my whiskey? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring it when I get my birthday present from June last year.
Okay, I'll bring you the bowl.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring you in a box which is empty, and I'd have eaten half the food.
No,
How about that?
that doesn't make no sense. Because...
Okay, half-eaten food. I'll do that in.
That's fine.
All right. Right, Jingo, we've got a show for you today. We'll be asking whether Chelsea is the right fit for Cole Palmer as he releases his own logo. We like the logo. We've also been up to the 8th and final round of the Champions League group stage. Do you think the format change has been successful? And if you're an oldie like me, do you prefer the old days where it was just champions qualify, knockout? I like that. British track and field legend Roger Black will be joining us on the show, and we'll be taking a look at Thomas Frank's horrendous home record at Spurs. All that plus we'll bring you this week's Clutching at Scores. This is Drive on talkSPORT. We would love you to be part of the show. It's very simple. If you want to do that, 03717 223344.
Hello, Hobby City.
Where's that from?
No, I didn't. Well, no, remember.
Why?
Guest appearance.
Oh, you were in Holby City?
Yeah, guest appearance, yeah.
You played someone that got knocked down by a car, didn't you?
No, I didn't know. I was with Dr. Mayo.
Dr. Mayer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Before we start today's show, just a little announcement. My name's Andy Goldstein. I'm 15 days sober today. Thanks. Oh, what?
Jack, I like that.
No, let it play.
Alex played for about half an hour.
Let it play. 15 days sober. Keep going.
No, Jack, cut.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Yeah.
Honestly, Alex left it for about half hour yesterday.
I know he is. Good boy. You all right?
Not bad, you?
I'm very well.
That's it.
Have you finished the movie yet?
Yeah, I finished it. Yeah,
All right, so I told Benty to watch a movie. I don't like horror movies.
Weapons.
Someone told me to watch a movie called Weapons. What do you think of it?
It's a bit like it was alright. Listen,
Did it scare you?
no horror film scares me. I can watch horror.
What
film.
about that one where they regress and they think that they were abducted?
What the
And it's like real
the
footage. of
fourth
it?
kind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. But now I'm like, I've seen it now. So
Okay. Didn't scare you at all?
not really. It's a bit far fetched. I thought.
Okay.
Women with the stick, wrapping the hair around the stick,
Well,
snapping the stick.
don't spoil it for people.
No, I won't. But no, yeah, listen, it was a good watch. But you sent me something on Instagram this morning. You have to watch that film.
We can't talk about that. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
He Got Game.
Oh, okay. He got game. This is
Denzel Washington.
About, and what the clip I sent you was in wearing
Right.
Nikes.
So what happens? Do you want the synopsis?
Yeah.
Right. So
I love the synopsis.
So basically, he
Can you fit it into 30 seconds?
yeah, he actually
Jack, have you got 30 seconds on the clock? Like countdown to the clock. All right, time. You won't find it. Take
don't matter. He accidentally kills his wife by accident by shoving her. She passed away. He goes to
You were
prison.
shoving her.
Like anyway, just forget all that. They accidentally goes to prison, but his son is one of the best prospects in the country, right, to go to become a professional basketball player.
All right.
And if they can convince him, if he can they let him out early. If he can convince his son to go to the university that what the governor is favourite, they'll cut his sentence. So he gets out early to go and try and convince his son, but his son hates him because he killed his mum.
Good. I mean, why is it relevant that he killed his mum?
Because that's why he's in jail.
But why didn't he go to jail for like robbing a bank?
Because it's in the
It's a
film.
bit dark, isn't it?
It's not dark, but it's
Yeah, that worries me. Who's chosen that line?
no, but the son, like Jesus Shuttlesworth, that's his name in the film.
Jesus Shuttleworth.
Yeah, but Ray Allen, what a shoot! One of the greatest NBA shooters of all time.
That's a real person.
Yeah, but his name is Ray Allen, but he
Right.
plays Jesus Shuttlesworth. What a film!
So his
What a
name in the movie is Jesus
Shuttlesworth.
Shuttlesworth.
Yeah,
Why?
they say it's a biblical name. Something about the to do.
It would be if he's got Jesus
Yeah,
in it.
but actually, no, it wasn't. No, he thought it was biblical. It was after one of his favourite basketball players, whose nickname was Jesus because he was that good. But I can't remember the basketball player. Watch it.
Christ.
Denzel. What's called in it as well? Djokovic. Milia. Djokovic.
Novak Djokovic.
Is it Mia Djokovic? But anyway, watch it. Denzel's good
Okay,
in it.
I'll watch it.
And the clip you sent me
Yeah.
was about him buying the Jordans. Yeah.
Right, okay, and that's
The
why
new
he had the
ones.
tag on.
Yeah.
All right, okay, it's good. Well done, it's good. Good. Maybe every day, Benny, you should.
No, please, can you
recommend-
watch that?
Yeah, what's it? I'm going to write it down. What's it called?
He Got Game.
He Got Game.
Unbelievable soundtrack by
Okay.
Public Enemy.
All right.
Oh, wow.
We'll do that. We'll do that today. Lots going up in today's show. Should we just jump straight into it?
Yeah,
Because
why not? We talk about Denzel and all that. Yeah, why not?
I was talking to them, not you.
Oh.
Relevant what you say. Cole Palmer continues to be linked with a move away from Stamford Bridge. So, should Chelsea cash in on him?
Palmer is striding up to the edge of the area, gets it back, and arrows it into the top corner. Gusto gives it back to cold-hearted Cole Palmer.
Something is wrong at Chelsea, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
For him, I don't know how important it is playing in the World Cup for him, but at the moment, he's looking like his seat is being taken by somebody else.
He didn't sign for Chelsea to be managed by Liam Rossini and link up with Liam Delap.
Here is Palmer with the corner, and Cole Palmer has scored for Chelsea. They take the lead in the Club World Cup final.
Yeah, you know I love him. Chelsea's Cole Palmer has been linked with a move away from the club in recent weeks. Reports suggest he's unsettled in London, will potentially be open to a move to Manchester United. He's a Man United fan, apparently, as a kid. His gaffer, Liam Rossini, has been speaking to the media ahead of tonight's game. It's live. It's away to Napoli. What a game that will be. It's live on talkSPORT 2. And he was quick to shut down the rumours.
There's no reason for an assurance. It's so unrealistic. It's come from nowhere. There's nothing in it. There's no reason to have the conversation. That's where I'm at. Cole is very happy. I've had numerous conversations with him. Our thoughts on how we can make this team better, how he can improve, and how I can help him, because he loves being here and he wants to be a Chelsea player. You can't stop speculation, but some speculation is so far from the truth, there's no point having a discussion about it.
Well, I always say there's no smoke without fire, unless you've got a smoke machine. But when a story like that comes out, you think, what's the source behind it?
Yeah.
And I do think stories like that, sometimes they are complete fabrication, but sometimes they do have a little bit of substance to them. Cole Palmer has started, 10 league games this season, and it's clear he's not been fully fit since the summer, the Club World Cup. As things currently stand, do he have any chance of going to the World Cup?
Well, he's got a chance, but he needs to get a move on. Because the one thing you'd have to say about Cole Palmer is that you almost know what you're getting. And what I mean by that is that he's not someone that it's a risk. It's not a risk because when he's fully fit and firing, he's one of the best players in this country.
Yeah.
Certainly one of the best players that England have got. But at the minute, he just can't stay fit. He's such a talent. I still think he's Chelsea's. If everyone's playing well, he's Chelsea's best player.
Caicedo, Reece James.
Yeah, but both incredible. But Cole Palmer's got the X factor. Like Palmer, we saw Palmer since he's got to Chelsea win games on his own.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
Yeah.
You look at him in the Club World Cup in the summer. He was frightening how good he is. But this season, unfortunately, he just can't stay fit. I mean, he's played 46 games last season and 45 the year before. So he's been incredibly durable up until this point. But for whatever reason, right now, just can't seem to stay fit. And he's running out of time. It was simple as that because he, unfortunately for himself, he plays in a position where we're blessed, where Thomas Tuchel hasn't necessarily got to go, oh my goodness, I've got to sweat and wait on Cole Palmer. Like all our kind of fortunes lie if Cole Palmer's fit. Unfortunately, we've got Morgan Rogers. For me, he's been brilliant.
Yeah. You've
got Jude Bellingham that can play the 10. Foden can play the 10.
Where is he on that list? You've named 3, so Foden makes 4.
Well, it currently stands right now, he's 4th.
Okay.
And that's the reality of where we are.
Where is he in your mind with regards to who's the best? Rank them 1 to 4.
If they're all firing?
Yeah.
Oh my! So I'm going to go Jude 1.
Yeah.
All firing.
Foden, Rogers, and Palmer. Who's 2?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one because then you have to start taking, like Foden's done it for such a prolonged period of time where Morgan Rogers is quite new-ish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you've seen them all play really well.
Yeah, all of them have played well, but out of the 4, Foden hasn't played as well as the other 3 for England.
No.
The other 3 have been better. So if you're talking about 4 England, Foden would be 4.
The last at the Euros, he was fantastic, wasn't he?
Who?
Foden.
You had enough?
No.
No, he weren't great. Last Euros, he weren't.
Was it Euros of the World? Euros, yeah. When we got to the...
Mate, everyone said he should be dropped.
Cole Palmer.
He never started. Oh, no, Palmer or
Cole Palmer I'm talking about.
Oh, no, but I'm talking about Foden.
Oh, I see, right.
Out of the 4, Foden for England has been the worst.
Yeah, but out of the 4, Foden isn't really playing in that 10 role for England.
No.
He's been playing out wide, and that doesn't suit his game.
No.
And other players like Cole Palmer can play out wide.
Yeah, and Palmer's been brilliant, but as I said, he needs to get a move on. If he wants to get himself on the plane, and I've got no doubts, if he comes back, say he comes back in Chelsea, I've got 10 games to go for the rest of the season, and he goes and scores 8, which he's more than capable of doing, then he'll go.
Yeah.
Because we've seen in big moments produce big goals.
Chelsea have got some really, really top players. I mentioned Reece James, Caicedo. I'm not going to put Esteval in that same conversation, but you're looking at a young kid coming through who could have that wow factor. Where do you think Chelsea fans, where do you think they would rather...
That's a big old doubt.
Jeez. Where do you think Chelsea fans would rather keep their investment going, in Esteval or in Cole Palmer?
I mean, Esteval's obviously one for the future, but I think Cole Palmer what is he now? He's only 23 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, if Cole Palmer gets back to the levels we know he can and the fitness, you could have Cole Palmer for the next 7-8 years.
Yeah,
man.
more, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Cole Palmer still where it's at. I know Esteval's the wow kid, but if you had to lose one of them, currently as we sit right now, Esteval's got to go. You've got to keep Palmer.
Okay. Cole Palmer's got a deal with Chelsea till 2033. How much will it cost to get him? How much would Chelsea fans go, do you know what? It's such a huge amount of money. I'm happy to take it.
120?
120 million.
120.
That'd be a good deal for both parties.
I mean, 120 million is a lot of...
I don't know what your yardstick is, but Wirtz was 110.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is hard.
But also, you've got the English tax as well. We always put a bit more extra on.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yeah, 120.
120.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. We're going to start with Cole Palmer, chat. Is it time for Palmer and Chelsea to part ways? And also, Chelsea fans, how important is he? Rank him amongst the top players in your squad. Who would you say is their best player? Caicedo?
He's been the most...
When everyone's fit?
Most consistent, yeah.
Okay. And also, if Man United, for argument's sake, was Man United, he's the club that he's been linked to. If they were going to buy him, how much money would it take for you as a Chelsea fan to go, you know what, I'm gutted he's going, but we're getting a good amount for him? Lots to talk about. One to dial 03717 223344. Dial that. You can have your say on Champions League Drive live on talkSPORT after this.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We're taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Champions League drive and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. Housewives' favourite. Darren Bent is alongside him. Someone must love him. Do you know who this is?
No, but it reminds me of like The Business or one of them type films.
It's that kind of music that will be in it. Well-known group, English band. You say their name twice, like New York, New York.
Duran Duran.
Is the right answer.
They did a Bond film.
View to Kill.
Yeah.
Well done. Point for you. Well, you got a mastermind, haven't it? Still to come, we'll be joined by Olympic silver medalist Roger Black will be on the show. Just quickly, West Ham have signed winger Adama Traore from Fulham in a deal worth up to £2 million. What?
£2 million? That's not bad, that.
I know this has nuts. What can you get for £2 million nowadays?
Do you know what it is? Because Nuno got the best out of him.
Good fade. Well done, Jack. Really. I don't get how you can't fade. Because you just pull a button down slow. I just don't get how you can't do that. Try again. Lift it up again, Jack. Lift it up and then bring it down slow. Now slowly. Slowly, Jack. There you go. We've all learned something today.
No, I can't get a fade for a while, so till Man United lose.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my goodness. Are you worried about that?
No.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, Benny had a bet. Benny had a bet with a Man United fan.
Right, what was his government name? Leighton.
Was that his government name?
I think so.
Okay. Benny, because he lost the bet, Benny can't have his hair cut or his beard trimmed until Man United lose. Not draw, lose.
Yeah.
We got Fulham at home at the weekend.
So what are you saying?
Oh, we won't lose to them. I hope. Right, let's take your call, shall we? Is it time for Palmer and Chelsea to part ways? And if he did go, how much is enough? 0371 722 3344. Adam joins us. Adam?
How you going, lads? You all right?
I'm good. How are you, Ad?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. All good, all good. With the Chelsea, I think we lose a lot of the big players. I think like Fernandes will go. I don't see how long the patience is going to last for these boys with this so-called project. Because every time we get a new manager, I don't think Resenia will. I don't think he'll see out Christmas, to be honest with you. And I think a lot of them will start going. You look at if they get 100 million quid for Palmer, they're going to take it. Blue coat love a bit of profit. They'll take it all day long.
Trying to get it. Like a lot of people were saying about. I don't think he'll
see Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a year away, by the way. Christmas. I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
It's a long. I mean, that's the season. The season to finish. But he's won 4 out of his 5 games in charge. He's won 4 and lost 1.
It's very bizarre. The Liam Resenia scenario is very bizarre.
I'm telling you now, there's a few Chelsea fans out there that, in my mind, the way that they're talking, they want him to fail.
Yeah, they do want him to fail.
Which is embarrassing.
And he gets a lot of negative press.
Yeah.
It's very strange. I think it's because the way he comes across when he's on camera at press conferences, there's very much a lot of David Brentism about him.
I just think let the guy succeed.
No, I totally agree with you. Let him get on with it.
Yeah.
But it is bizarre, isn't it?
Bizarre. So honestly,
his record's unbelievable at the moment. Unbelievable.
All you can do, and people might go, yeah, but look at the fixtures.
Don't matter.
All you can do is play whoever's ahead of you.
Tonight will be a big test away at Napoli, by the way.
Exactly.
Let's speak to Billy. It's a Billy outside who's a Chelsea fan. Can't surely be the same one. Billy?
How you doing, mate? You're right.
I'm good. You're not one more Billy, are you?
I'm not, mate, no.
Oh, okay. Are you all right? You good?
Good thing or a bad thing, really.
Well, hopefully it's a good thing you're not one more Billy because you're on national radio, and if you just come on and went, that would be bad. What would you like to say, Bill?
Just all about this Resenia, I can't say his name.
Yeah.
All this chat about, I can't understand where that last Chelsea fan was coming from. Yeah, I agree. But like what you've just said, he's come in. Charlton's his first game, we won. Chelsea, Arsenal were a bit unlucky. And then we beat Brentford. Paphos was lucky. and Palace, all the fans are singing about Roman Abramovich. Like, what a waste of time that is. What an absolute pointless song that is. Singing about Roman Abramovich. Like, really? Nothing's going to happen now. We've got Bluco. Cole Palmer, do we need him? Probably not. Esteval's the next big thing for me, and I think a lot of the Chelsea fans. Other than that,
I'm a bit surprised that you say, do we need him? Probably not.
Yeah,
I mean, last year he was your best player last season.
Well, no, Caicedo was the best player last year.
Well, it's a toss of a coin, but Cole Palmer was unbelievable for you.
He was, yeah, totally agree. But look at his attitude. When we played Brentford, what was it, 10 days ago, when he scored in the penalty?
Yeah.
His attitude is just...
What did he do?
His attitude just completely stinks.
Why? What did he do?
Normally, when he scores, it's like a massive smile on the face, doing the Cole Palmer thing. He scored a goal and just run over and it was just like a normal Sunday league game. His attitude has completely changed from what it was going back to last season. And now you put the nail on you've hit the nail on the head there about you saying, Andy, about whether they're getting fed up with the ownership. You know what? I think they are. I think some of these players will go because they're fed up with the ownership, because it's a manager after manager after manager. Where will the players continue to play for him? All right, a new manager's come in, young manager, thinks he's a bit of a Billy the Kid, like walking around to press conferences, shaking everyone's hand, trying to get on the side of the fans. Even like after the football matches now, he's doing like a lap of honour, clapping to the fans. When they're all singing about Abramovich, that's gone now. That's history. Why are we still singing that? It's history, lads. Like, come on, like he ain't gonna come back to us. All right, a lot of it don't like the Blue Co. Yes, you know what? Hands up on my heart. I probably don't like the ownership. But you know what? We've got to try and support the team.
Okay.
Try and go there and support the lads every week.
Okay, Bill, I hear what you're saying. Don't bother singing old songs anymore. Is what Billy's saying. I wonder what George is up to. Hello, George.
Hello, guys. Great show as always.
Thanks, man.
Going on to, there's quite a lot of things there, just listening to those callers and stuff. Like, you know, me personally, about my Super Chelsea, like, you know, let's not forget what Bluco did. You know, there was one point a few years ago when it looked like Chelsea were not going to be existent anymore. You know, they came in and they saved it. And they pumped a lot of money into it.
Yeah, but I don't think Chelsea were ever going to be no more.
I know, but there was a big thing with all the sanctions. It couldn't even sell a cup of tea there, right? So, going on to, yes, they are here to make money, but they spend a lot of money on them.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything they do. I don't agree with all this like project. But then I think that's a very American way of saying things. Project. They love a project. Going on Cole Palmer. If you slap 130 million on the table, yes, their heads will be turned. Do I think he'll go to Man United? No, I don't.
Why?
I don't think they'll sell him to a Premiership rival. But I've got a couple of things to say about Palmer, right? I don't think they'll sell him to a Premiership rival. I can see he's the type of Premier League. I can see he's the type of player, though, that will go to Barcelona. I think that's a good suit for him, Barcelona, his type of football. But what I've always thought about Palmer is I've never found him, the way he comes across. Yeah, he's a great player. Yes, he's exciting when he's hitting form. But it doesn't come across as that. He hasn't been. I don't see him as very loyal to Chelsea the moment he turned up. To be honest with you, I think he's been very clever and he's used Chelsea as a shop window. Because he wasn't getting gameplay at Man City. Chelsea came in for him and he knew he'd get, he knew what he could do. And he came to Chelsea and he's used it as a shop window. Fair play to the kid, but he's still got, 6-7 years on that contract?
6-7.
They didn't let him walk out the door for nothing. You're going to have to put a lot of money on the table, and I don't think he'll go to a Premiership rival.
Can I ask you a question, right? You keep saying they won't sell to a Premier League, you're getting me saying it, a Premier League rival. But, I mean, Noni Madueke, he went to Arsenal. Dewsbury Hall, they sold him. Kepa, they sold him. Lewis Hall. So they do sell players that go to Premier League rivals. Yes,
they do, but those kind of players, I don't think, are cut from the same cloth when you compare Cole Palmer.
Kai Havertz.
Yeah, come on, Kai Havertz, really.
But I'm just saying they.
I get it.
Mason Mount. What about Mason Mount? We bought him.
Yeah, you did buy him, but he's a
Kovacic.
That's a different story.
Kovacic.
Petrovic. Yeah, they were, but I don't think. Who's got 130 million in the Premier League right now?
Murray Hutchinson.
apart from Man City. Who's got 130 million?
They do.
Who's got 130 million?
Yeah, but they do sell.
I don't think Man United have got 130 million.
I think they do. I think they do. But they do have a history of selling to Premier League rivals.
Right now, Chelsea are in a better position, apart from the league table, who are a point ahead of us. But financially and securely, Chelsea are in a better position than Jim Ratcliffe.
Than who?
Than Man United.
Absolute garbage.
What's that? What?
What's Chelsea's income? Oh, sorry. How can you make a statement and not know Chelsea's income or Man United's?
Well, okay. What is Man United's income?
I don't know, but you've just given me the statement. I didn't give you the statement.
I think Blueco are in a much better position than Jim Ratcliffe, Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Well, it's not just Sir Jim, is it? I mean, it's an impossible question to answer right now. Which club's in a better financial position? I know that Manchester United's incomings as a global club are much bigger than Chelsea.
Yeah, of course.
And if they want to buy a player for 120 million, I would imagine they can afford that.
I think
right?
you both can.
Yeah, I think we both can. You're right. Yeah. Still to come, we'll be joined by Olympic silver medalist Roger Black. Will be on our show. First, it's time for No Googling.
What are you laughing at?
Question. I've just seen a question. Ahead of a massive night of Champions League action across the talkSPORT network, we want to know what is the most played fixture in the history of the Champions League and European Cup, same competition. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
I'd guess it.
Go on, what would you guess?
Liverpool would be one.
Okay, no more guesses. You're wrong.
Okay.
So Liverpool aren't in the fixture.
All right.
The answer to that and so much more coming up live and drive on talkSPORT in seconds. Stay where you are. Stay there.
Tonight, it's on. The final round of the league phase of the Champions League. Come the end of the evening, all 6 English teams could be in the top 8, but a lot has to happen before then. There's jeopardy wherever you look, but some are still not convinced by this new format. Simon Jordan doesn't agree with that.
Previously, you had these rubbers at the back end of a group stage that gave you no commercial value to the broadcasters, no real engagement from the fans, because a lot of these games were just dead rubber. In this instance, you've got something pretty much on every single game.
So what do we know? Arsenal need a point to finish top. Wins will be enough for Liverpool and Tottenham. It's a different matter for others, though. All of Newcastle, Chelsea and City need wins and results to go their way elsewhere. The former Toon boss Steve Bruce was on talkSPORT earlier and said Newcastle have come a long way.
My remit back in the day was, and it seems a long time ago now, was just to stay in the Premier League. That was the budget of what we were trying to achieve.
Newcastle are away at PSG tonight, live on talkSPORT. PSG also need a win. Meanwhile, Chelsea are in Italy to face Napoli. That's on talkSPORT too. Italian football journalist Daniele Fisichella says Napoli are still dangerous, even without key players.
Conte this season and last season has also showed that he's able to change the skin of his teams in due course.
Remember, we'll keep you across everything on talkSPORT tonight. Kickoff is at 8.
Drive and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. If we did a pan around of our studio, I know if you're listening, you can't, this means nothing, but I'll talk you through it. If we did a pan around, you would see they've started setting up for tomorrow, because we are joined for an hour in the studio by the pop superstar, record-breaking superstar that is Robbie Williams. Will be with me and Bentley for an hour. We'll be chatting, and of course, he'll be singing a few songs. So they're setting up, his band are setting up some stuff there for us. So how great, it could be one of the greatest, well, it will be one of the greatest ever hours we've ever had on our show. It's going to be fantastic.
We've had some great ones on there. Richard Ashcroft was brilliant.
He was great. I mean, Robbie Williams, fantastic.
Wow.
We can't wait for that. Right, the answer to the question, what is the most played fixture in the history of Champions League and European Cup? It is Bayern Munich v Real Madrid. How many times do you reckon they've met in the competition?
Ooh.
What's your guess?
38.
Okay, 28. I'll give you a point for that. Not bad. Still to come, we'll be asking if Thomas Frank is Tottenham's worst manager in the Premier League era. But now, a little bit of breaking news for you on talkSPORT. Raheem Sterling has officially left Chelsea by mutual consent. He hasn't played for the club since May 2024. He's still one of the highest earners on around £350,000 a week. So I make that. He's got 18 months left, right? 300. That's 1.4 a month.
Yep.
So let's say 1.5. 18 months will be 18 million plus and a half, about 24 million.
And then cut that in half with a tax 12.
Yeah.
I'm saying now he's getting every penny. Because the way
he really?
Yeah, the way that he would have been treated, he would have felt he would have been treated at Chelsea. He's going to be saying to himself, well, listen, I've lasted this long, so I'm not leaving this football club until I've collected every penny.
Oh, my goodness.
They probably have had to pay him everything.
Good luck to him. We'll get more on this shortly. You can have your say on it. 03717223334. What next for him? someone, I don't know if someone here or someone else linked Raheem Sterling to West Ham.
Yeah, that was me.
So, was it you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's you,
I
didn't I?
don't know if a couple of people did it.
Why would he go there? Remember I
Okay.
said yesterday.
So if you would have Raheem Sterling at your club, let us know. I mean, for a club like West Ham, I thought it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, bit of experience as well.
Yeah, 03717223344. We'll take calls on all things Raheem Sterling in about 4 minutes' time. If you get dial in, you'll be first. But now, February marks Heart Month in the UK, a campaign led by the British Heart Foundation to raise awareness of cardiovascular diseases, which claim a life every 3 minutes. Wow. Next month, they are encouraging people to take on their Walk for Hearts challenge. Joining us now to tell us more about that is Olympic silver medalist and legend Roger Black joins us live on Drive. Hi, Roger, how are you?
Hi, chaps. Very well, thank you. I think I picked the wrong sport listening to what you're saying about Raheem Sterling.
Imagine that. and for the last couple of years, he's been sitting on his backside counting it.
Well, it's not. I don't blame the players, that's for sure.
No,
so it's good.
no.
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Right, listen, for those people that don't know, just tell us about your own diagnosis. And a bit more on that, because I know, excuse the pun, but I know this is very close to your heart.
It is, yeah. So, well, it's the anniversary, literally just over 12 months ago. I had open heart surgery. I was born with a defective aortic valve, which was discovered when I was 11 years old. You know, I played a lot of football and rugby and stuff. I wasn't allowed to do that for a few months, and it's one of the reasons I didn't take up my sport until a little bit later on. It was. I've lived with it all my life, and kept it quiet throughout my career. But just over a year ago, went in for my annual checkup, and everything had changed. And I had to go in and replace my aortic valve, and actually replace most of my aorta. And without being too dramatic, it saved my life. I wouldn't have lasted that long. So, but I'm one of the lucky ones, because I knew about it all my life. I'd seen a cardiologist every year of my life. It just caught up with me. So the reason that Walking for Hearts is so important is that for the last 12 months, all I've really done is walk myself back to fitness. I mean, it's the miracle cure when you're overcoming something like open heart surgery. So it's been amazing for me. And just encouraging as many people as possible to either keep walking or to make the decision to walk when you don't have to, instead of taking the cab, walk through London, so.
Roger, I mean, listen, you had a really successful career.
Thank you.
But how much did it impact you then, certainly early on in your career?
It didn't impact me at all physically. I didn't have any symptoms. I knew I had it. It was very weird knowing that I had heart disease. But, I mean, my great friend Chris Akabusi, who you guys know and train with me every day, he worried about it more than I did, with my dad. But, I just got, as you know, Dan, you don't want any excuses as a sports person. I didn't want to be the person who had the excuse because he didn't quite make it because he had, a dodgy heart. And so I really put it out of my mind. You learn to focus on what you can control. I couldn't control my heart, but I was monitored very closely every year. And every year I go for my checkup. I sit down with the consultant and they'd say to me, okay, you can carry on for another year because nothing's changed. By the way, the only year I didn't go was 1996 before the Atlanta Olympic Games, because it didn't matter what they said. If they said you got to stop, I wouldn't have stopped. And that's true. That is true. I did not go. I conveniently said, oh, sorry, I can't make it this month. And look, joking about it, once a year, it was something I had to, that really was real. But for the rest of the year, I didn't even think about it because I didn't want it to be an excuse. And I got through my career.
Well, listen, next month, as I touched on before, next month is Heart Month. That's in the UK. Just tell us a bit more about it and how important it is to help raise awareness.
So it's basically the British Heart Foundation encouraging people to sign on to the website and sign up for Walk for Hearts, which is just encouraging people in February to walk either 28 miles over the month or 50 miles or 100 miles, whatever you want to. It's just encouraging people to get out there, get walking. It's an easy form of exercise. We're not asking people to cycle, around the country and stuff like that. So, but also to raise a bit more money for the British Heart Foundation. And obviously for somebody like me, I'm so grateful to the British Heart Foundation because, it's helped people like me, all the great heart charities that are out there. So I'm just doing my bit to raise that awareness.
I should point out as well that there'll be lots of young people listening to this show that will be thinking, well, he's not talking about me. He's probably talking about my dad and my granddad to get out. I don't talk about. But even more so, I think nowadays in the world we live in with kids who are just slumped behind a desk playing computer games. I mean, this is about everyone getting up and getting out, right?
Yeah, and look, we can talk about activity. I'm of an age. It gets hard. I've got young kids. It's harder and harder and harder for them to, they're on the screens most of the time, and that's not a criticism. In my day, you had nothing else to do but go out and kick a football. So anything we can do to just encourage people to just make those choices to take some form of exercise when you don't have to. It's the choices that you make every day to walk instead of get the cab, or you know what I mean. And I think anything, especially nowadays, to encourage people to do that, has got to be a good thing.
Well, Roger, the Walk for Hearts Challenge, how can people get involved?
Just go onto the British Heart Foundation website, BHF. Is it .com? Not sure. .co.uk. And you get the information there. That's the easiest thing to do.
Can I just say it's .org.uk, Roger?
Okay. Thanks for that, chap. So thanks for briefing me. I've got another one coming up, so I'll make sure I remember that for the BBC.
The BB what? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. Listen, before I let you go, I've got to ask you. Our producer Joe, he's running the marathon actually for the British Heart Foundation. Yeah. Shabana Hearn, who presents the breakfast show at the weekend, also running the marathon for charity.
Yeah.
Have you got 3 tips for both of them?
Do you know, I after everything I've just told you, I did actually, on my bucket list was to run the London Marathon, which I did in 2000, which was only 2 years after I retired.
Yeah.
My dad after that said, I'm never doing that again because of your heart. But I did it very slowly. So the best tip I have, there are 2 tips, okay? One is, 3. Prepare for it. Don't just turn up on the day. Put some miles in. But remember, running with 40,000, 50,000 people around you, you go a lot quicker than when you're jogging on your own when you're getting ready for it. But the best tip I was ever given was every mile there's a water station, I think. It was in my day. And this is one of the top coaches in the country said, every mile, as you get to that water station, walk into it, take some water, walk out of it. Do that 26 times. Treat yourself every mile. And psychologically, that was the best advice I ever got.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good. What was your time? Can you remember your time? I've done a couple.
I can. It was actually 3 hours 45, which isn't bad.
Do you know what? It's not annoying about
not
that.
Bad.
Because you've won gold and silver medals all over the place, right?
Yeah,
For many years. An absolute legend.
Yeah.
And when you started off that story by going, and I took my time, I thought, I wonder if I've beaten him.
What was yours?
It wasn't that good.
I just wanted to break 4 hours, but it was tough. But it was a great experience. But no, I never wanted to do it again. I was a sprinter, right? I was a sprinter.
I was going to ask you about that because endurance obviously doesn't come into it when you're running 400 metres. But
it does a bit. But it is a speed endurance event. But over the years, speed is much more important than endurance for that event.
You don't enjoy running long distances?
Never enjoyed running long distances ever. No.
Okay. I can see the hatred in your eyes.
Never. No. Everyone says, the 400 metres, it's the hardest event. I looked at Paula Radcliffe running, I thought, that looks pretty hard. I'm happy just to do it for 44 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, chasing Michael Johnson must have been difficult in 96.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it improved my eyesight, but, he was, look, people always joke about that. And I was incredibly lucky to have stood on the Olympic rostrum with a legend like Michael Johnson. Yeah. If you're going to come second to anybody, make sure it's either Michael Johnson or Usain Bolt, because everyone will remember you as you just have done, Darren. So it's great.
Roger, just a quick one about that race, because I don't know why this question just popped into my head. Yeah. But was he wearing the gold spikes for the 400 as well as the 200?
He was in the lane outside me in the gold spikes. He was confident. But I can honestly tell you, it took me years to master this. You walk into the stadium for the Olympic final. There's no bigger event. You go down to your blocks. He didn't exist for me, Dan. He just wasn't there.
Yeah,
you're in your zone. I can honestly tell you the gold spikes. I knew they had the gold spikes. He was extraordinary. And what I learned that day was, we all like to look at who's ahead of us, but sometimes you just stop and look behind you. And I had some amazing athletes behind me that I beat on the day, and 2 or 3 of them on the day could have beaten me. So fortunate to have that silver medal.
Annoyingly, we have to let you go. Bentley is one of the biggest fans of athletics that I know, and I know it's not the same, but we got the Winter Olympics, of course, coming up. We would love to get you in the studio to have a chat about your career at some stage.
Oh, my pleasure. Always great to do that. Love to.
Could you bring in some medals for us? I do get excited. I get giddy when I see them.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
There's a few in the drawer somewhere.
Yeah, so. I'm sure there is.
I'll polish them up for you.
I couldn't wait. That'd be great. I'd love you to do that. Listen, before I let you go, let me just remind everyone that you should head to bhf.org.uk for more information on how you can get involved with the Walk for Hearts Challenge. It's this Heart Month. And
It
that
is,
is throughout February with the British
It is.
Heart Foundation. bhf.org.uk. Roger, always a pleasure.
Thanks, Roger.
Good
Thanks,
luck with it.
guys.
Thanks for coming
Take
on,
care.
man. Cheers, pal.
Bye-bye.
There you go, the superstar. It's Roger Black. We don't talk about athletics enough
I
for
love
you
it.
because you do and you know your stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
You know your
I
stuff.
remember watching the Atlanta 96, a lot of it in my dad's place at the time, and the gold spikes. But I couldn't remember whether he wore the gold spikes for the 400. I knew he wore them in the 200.
Yeah.
But I mean, wow, for Roger Black to come get a silver medal there, that is that. You know what? That's like a gold that. Because Michael Johnson is one of the greatest athletes ever.
Yeah, so it doesn't count, right?
It's like, Usain Bolt with his. I mean, you were never going to beat him.
No.
Between 2008 and 2018, maybe, so maybe just before that, you weren't beating him.
No.
So everyone must have a second place.
Come second, yeah. Let me give that address one more time. Head to bhf.org.uk for more information. More from me and DB and your calls on all things Raheem Sterling. He's left Chelsea by mutual consent. Would you have him at your club? Is one of the questions we're asking. 03717 223344.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We've been taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Welcome back to Champions League Drive and talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein. I can't get rid of Darren Bent. He's still here. Still to come, we'll be asking if the new Champions League format has been a success ahead of the final league games tonight. Just quickly, Wolves are in talks to sign midfielder Angel Gomez on loan from Marseille. Do you remember when he started playing for England? Everyone was like, oh, amazing. And then just sort of stopped.
Yeah.
Very bizarre.
I think it was around the Lee Carsley.
Yeah, it was. Exactly when it was.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is set to make his return to the ring on April the 11th against Makhmedov.
Was his first name? I can't remember his first name.
Arslanbek.
Yeah.
Arslanbek Makhmedov, that's how you pronounce it. You a fan of excuse me. You a fan of Arslanbek Makhmedov?
Makhmedov's all right, yeah. Not too bad, actually.
What are you laughing for?
No, I'm trying to think who his last fight was against.
Makhmedov, yeah, it was.
Who did he fight?
Yeah, it was recent. Come on, everyone.
Our friend, Johnny Allen. Was it Johnny Allen?
Yes, it was.
It was Johnny Allen, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the White Rhino, that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Johnny Allen's not his name. Dave Allen.
Dave Allen. Who's Johnny Allen?
Who's Johnny Allen? Who's Johnny Fisher, Dave Allen?
Nah, just Johnny Allen.
Who's Johnny Allen?
I don't know, but yeah, Dave Allen.
Okay. Jack's just told me he's a character from EastEnders, Johnny Allen. Do you watch EastEnders?
No.
No.
But no, Dave Allen, yeah, he beat him, didn't he?
I know get on against Johnny Allen. Time now for this.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Right, time now for today's Bet Builder with the friends of Paddy Power. Let's welcome Max Thompson to the show because we're looking forward to tonight's Champions League match as Newcastle head to Paris to play PSG. Max, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. All good. How are you guys?
I'm good. Have we spoke to you before? We're having this debate in our meeting earlier. Have we spoke to you before?
Yeah, I've been on a few times.
Oh, we have. I can see your face. Yeah, many a time. Yeah. Nice to see you. Are you good? Are you well?
Yeah, all good. All good. Excited for tonight.
Where are you in one of those rooms where you can make a lot of noise?
Yeah, I'm in a booth here in the Dublin office.
They're really good booths. People going there to make phone calls or whatever, right?
Yeah. Get a bit of work done.
If you shouted really loud and screamed, would anyone hear you? They sound.
I reckon they might be able to.
Okay,
yeah.
well, don't do that. Don't do that. Right, listen. Before we go through our picks, can you explain to everyone how the Bet Builder works, and of course the charity that will benefit when we get this right?
Yeah. So we've got a 5-leg Bet Builder here. So Andy's got a pick, Bentley's got a pick, our producer has a pick, the people have a pick, which is the most popular bet on site, and I also have a pick. So it creates a 5-leg Bet Builder, which hopefully will win, and all the proceeds go to our charity partner, which is the Attitude Foundation.
All right, fingers crossed. It's a 5-leg Bet Builder. These are our picks. I've gone for both teams to score.
Yeah, both teams to score. If you look back to when these sides played last in 2023, it was both sides on the score sheet. It was 1-1 in Paris and 4-1 to Newcastle at St James's Park. So could happen again tonight very easily.
I've gone for PSG to win.
Yeah, PSG, massive favourites to win tonight against an out-of-form Newcastle. I watched them play Aston Villa there on Sunday, and they were terrible. So you'd imagine PSG in front of that home crowd will get the 3 points.
All right, next up is producer Joe. Sprained his wrist, was in hospital. What one was it? The right? Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, the left one. That's thankfully. He's gone for Bradley Barcola to have 2 or more shots on target.
Yeah, he's obviously been watching his French football because he's got 7 goals in 16 Ligue 1 games. So he's in nice form in the French league. Hopefully transfer that over to the Champions League.
I think Joe's got my Ligue 1 Plus.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he has, yes. I'll give Joe the login, his subscription.
What's it called?
Ligue 1 Plus.
Ligue 1 Plus, right. Right, 3 down. They're good picks as well. 2 to go. Next up, the people. They've gone for Dembele to have 1 or more shots on target.
Yeah, most popular pick this. The Ballon d'Or winner, obviously. You'd imagine he'll be their biggest threat in front of goal tonight. So not a bad shout, I'd say.
Okay, and the last one is yours, Max. What are you going for?
Yeah, I've gone for Lewis Hall, the Newcastle left-back, to be fouled twice. The last 2 games for Newcastle, this has come in. So you would imagine third time might come in as well.
Third time's a charm. Let's hope. Right, before we let you go, can you just confirm the Bet Builder insurance, the odds, and the value of the charity bet one more time?
Yeah, so we've got a 5-leg bet builder here. Both teams to score. PSG to win. Barcola 2 shots on target. Dembele to have a shot on target, and Lewis Hall to be fouled twice. Odds of around 7-1. So £10 would return around £80, hopefully, for our charity partner.
Fingers crossed. Thanks so much for coming on. We'll let you get out of the sound booth. Have a lovely.
Yep.
Where are we? Wednesday. Too early to say weekend, but have a nice rest of the week.
Cheers, guys. See you
Thanks, man. There you go. That's Paddy Power's Bet Builder for today. Minute mods 1 to 5. Play 18 plus. begambleaware.org.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. With Paddy's Super Sub, your new bet rolls over to the new player coming on. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Right, our number 1 done and dusted. When we come back, DB, we're talking about the Champions League format. We're into the 2nd year of this, I think, new pathetic format. Are you a fan of it?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it, do you?
I like it in the regards that we've seen some great games early on.
Yeah, but do they mean as much? Like, we've seen Liverpool, Real Madrid, but we didn't really remember it.
No, we don't, but still, I prefer to watch some of these games in the dead rubbers we've had before.
Okay, so you like the new format?
I do, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it. In fact, I'm going to show my age. I know DB will be over the moon with that. I'm going to go back to original European Cup format.
Yeah.
Where it was just the winners.
Champions.
I know
yeah.
it will never come back. I know that because it's all about money and there's not enough teams. I get that. But I think it was the best when it was just the winners of each league. And it was, I think, a 2-leg knockout. Might have even been one. But just straight knockout format from day one.
Yeah.
I love that. So what do you make of the current format for the Champions League? Do you prefer it compared to how it was previously, or are you old school like me and just prefer it when it was the best be the best? 03717 223344. Dial that number. You could be the best. Live on Drive on talkSPORT after this.
Tonight, it's on. The final round of the league phase of the Champions League. Come the end of the evening, all 6 English teams could be in the top 8. But a lot has to happen before then. There's jeopardy wherever you look, but some are still not convinced by this new format. Simon Jordan doesn't agree with that.
It works on many levels because it provides the jeopardy from the first game to the last game. When previously you had these rubbers at the back end of a group stage that gave you no commercial value to the broadcasters, no real engagement from the fans because a lot of these games were just dead rubber. In this instance, you've got something pretty much on every single game.
So what do we know? Arsenal need a point to finish top. Wins will be enough for Liverpool and Tottenham. It's a different matter for others, though. All of Newcastle, Chelsea and City need wins and results to go their way elsewhere. The former team boss Steve Bruce was on talkSPORT earlier and said Newcastle have come a long way.
My remit back in the day was, it seems a long time ago now, was just to stay in the Premier League. That was the budget of what we were trying to achieve. Now it's trying to attack on all fronts, and they've made remarkable progress in 4 years.
Newcastle are away at PSG tonight, live on talkSPORT. PSG also need a win. Meanwhile, Chelsea are in Italy to face Napoli. That's on talkSPORT too. Italian football journalist Daniele Fisichella says Napoli are still dangerous, even without key players.
Conte this season and last season has also showed that he's able to change the skin of his teams in due course.
Remember, we'll keep you across everything on talkSPORT tonight. Kickoff is at 8. Elsewhere, West Ham and Flamengo have finally agreed a £36.5 million deal for Lucas Paquetá. Meanwhile, coming in at the London Stadium is Adama Traore. He'll join the side from Fulham. And Sheffield Wednesday legend Barry Bannon has left the club after 10 years for Millwall. Plenty more transfer news on the live blog. And Tyson Fury is coming out of retirement this spring. The former heavyweight world champion will face Russia's Arslanbek Makhmudov in an as-yet undecided UK venue. It'll be Fury's first outing since December 2024 when he lost to Alexander Usyk.
Welcome back to our number 2 Drive and talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein, and alongside me...
Yes, Darren Bent. Darren Bent's here.
Darren here, by the way. Darren Ambrose.
Yeah, Darren Ambrose here, by the way.
Darren Ambrose. He used to play for England. Hold on. I can't find... Who did you play with? Sunderland? No. Oh, Darren Bent. Oh, you played it.
The trainers are looking well as well.
Oh, your trainers looking well?
That's a good thing for you.
Trainers are looking well.
They are looking well, don't they? Little Bad Bunny Campus.
Who wins today?
You've got some Royals on, but I've got Bad Bunny Campus. I'm just chilling.
I'm going to win tomorrow when Bob's in. Oh,
I bet you don't. Hey, you want me to go to the glass cabinet, do you? Because if I have to do that,
that sounds a bit naughty, doesn't it?
Game over.
I don't want you to go to the glass cabinet. I don't, Darren.
No.
Don't go to the glass cabinet.
Those things ain't seen pavement in 7 years. But if you need to, I will.
Are you going to go to the glass cabinet? I'd like you to go to the glass cabinet.
I don't know if you would.
Because you're a bit of a trainer snob. You've got them and you don't wear them.
No, don't need to.
That's arrogant.
That's arrogant.
Just wear them. Wear a nice pair.
I'll go to the glass cabinet.
Rather than those flip-flops you got on.
I know. They arrived. The night ones, the new ones. Arrived already.
Have you tried them on?
No, they came today while I've been here.
Are you excited about it?
It's flip-flop.
Will you open the lid, look at them, put them back?
No, I might wear them tomorrow for Robbie. Flip-flops.
Flip-flops tomorrow. I'd like you to.
All right, just so you can win.
Yeah. Still to come, we'll be asking if Thomas Frank is Tottenham's worst manager in Premier League history. But now, the Champions League group phases, they come to an end tonight. And, of course, the talkSPORT network have got you covered.
Comes back to Gyökeres, who puts it in the top corner. They sit atop the Champions League table. They're guaranteed of a place in that top 8.
Is this Arsenal's time? Is this the season it all comes together?
Ball in for Solanke, winning Frankfurt next week, and they will have a top 8 finish. Ball into the near post, hit it in! Virgil van Dijk! 3 goals, 3 points, and an outstanding chance of a top 8 finish.
If Liverpool start getting it together, there's no reason why they're not going to be in the latter stages.
Chelsea 1, Paphos 0. I'm not totally convinced they're going to get the win they need next week in Naples.
An embarrassing night for Manchester City, stunned in the Arctic Circle.
We are struggling now. I know 100% what's happened with the team.
They may be struggling in the Premier League, but in the Champions League, they come alive.
Forward into the area, Joe Linton squaring in, Wisher! And he ends his goal drought. Stand by for drama.
The Champions League is really going to the wire.
Yes, Champions League group stages, they reach a conclusion tonight. Every single game kicking off at 8 p.m. What a great night of football. And every English side other than Arsenal has something to play for going into the final game, with 5 of the top 8 currently being Premier League teams. Here on talkSPORT, you can hear PSG against Newcastle, whilst Napoli, this is the game I'll be listening to, Napoli against Chelsea's on talkSPORT 2. The easiest way to stay across everything is simply by downloading the talkSPORT app. It's that simple. So it's so much on the line going into the final night. That got us thinking, has the new Champions League format been a success? Darren.
Yo.
How are my glasses? They look really good on your face, by the way, man.
Quite strong, aren't they?
Really good. Yeah. You'll have them in about 15 years.
And the rest. Karen and Andy.
They're not in the rest. What are you, 42? When's your birthday? Is it
next week on the 6th?
Next week?
Yeah, on the 6th.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I expect a bottle of whiskey 18, if possible.
What, for you?
I'll give you back. I'll give myself back.
I'll be buying you a bottle, all right? I'll be drinking it myself. Right, listen, let's talk about the new format. When you look at the amount that is on the line tonight, with all the games kicking off at the same time, etc., has the format of the competition made it more exciting to you?
I like it. I don't mind it. And the reason why I like it is because for such a long time, we sometimes got dead rubbers and boring games. Whereas from the get-go now, you do get some really exciting games, like coming in really early in the Champions League. So that I liked. Over the last few years, I really enjoyed. I know it was a really tough time for some people, and it was an awful time in terms of civilization. But when they did the COVID
civilization,
when they did the COVID Champions League, I loved that.
Yeah, remind me what that was. There was like 8 teams left,
all in a bubble, and then they went to neutral venues, played one leg out.
That was it.
Loved it.
Yeah, that was good.
So I don't mind it. Listen, I wouldn't mind going back to the format, as you said there, where the champions of your country are in the Champions League. But the only thing about that, which I think would become boring, is that in some countries, you're going to get the same teams every single season.
We get them anyway.
We don't, because now there's more.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, now you think from Scotland it's going to be either Celtic or Rangers. At the minute, more so Celtic.
Do you think then that it's wrong that every country's champions should go straight into it? I.e., would the Premier League be better if teams like a Celtic or Rangers went in? Because at the moment they have to qualify, right?
Yeah, they should be in it.
No, they go. I think the leaders go straight in, don't they?
But I think if you were to go back to the old format, and I understand with the money situation, you're going to have Celtic in there or Rangers every year. But at the minute, it's Celtic. PSG every year. Real Madrid, Barcelona is a flip-flop. So
you wouldn't have one.
So you wouldn't have one. So maybe that's in Bayern Munich, Germany. So you know what I mean? A lot Italy, with the state of Italian football at the minute, it might be a little bit Napoli or AC or Inter. So that's all right. But at the same time, I think a lot of it, you're going to have the same teams, man. And people are going to be like, this is so boring.
I get that. But my problem with it at the moment is when I think of Champions League and when I think of, for argument's sake, Liverpool, Real Madrid, I think, whoa, what a game that is. We've had that game in the group stages. I don't remember it.
Oh, you loved it?
Why?
No, you just loved it because it was a good game to get.
No, I think it's wasted on the early rounds of the comp.
No,
I see it as we've had 7 rounds of pretty much nonsense at the moment. We've got 5 points between 21 places. It's a bit like we're going to the last group night, and it's a bit like it don't really matter. And also, it's great if you qualify as a top 8.
Yeah.
But it's 24. Like, okay, if you don't, fine. But
yeah, no, I know it's not the end of the world because PSG last season.
I know. I just think it's a little bit.
Well, no, see,
they're squeezing every bit of life out of it. That's my problem with it.
Me being an Arsenal fan, I enjoyed the Inter Milan winning 3-1. I know you said what you're saying is it's a bit of a like 7-0 games, but I enjoyed that one. The Club Brugge Arsenal, okay, no, maybe not, but I'm still going to watch it. Arsenal beating Bayern. So there have been games in the Champions League.
They don't mean anything. Arsenal beating Bayern don't mean anything.
Well, no, it does mean because you want to qualify. You need its points.
I know, but you might meet in the quarters and then all of a sudden then it becomes a meaningful game.
Yeah, but I still think all these games are meaningful for everyone because you want to qualify. And top 8 you want. I mean, if you win the group, top 2, at least you haven't got to worry about no playoffs. So I quite like.
See, I think you'll have at close of play tonight. You'll have 24 teams left in the comp.
Mm-hmm.
We could have all probably picked those 24.
Do you reckon? Do you know what?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So
I do.
Currently at the bottom, I mean,
go on.
To an extent.
So what we got? 32, right?
Yeah.
So 8. All this is it 32?
What teams? 36 teams in
36. Sorry, 36, right? And 24 go through.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these 8 weeks of football, and only 12 don't go through.
Shall I tell you the 25 now?
Tell me the bottom 12.
No, I'll give you the bottom 20 because 24 go through, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
I'll give you the teams below.
Yes, I go 25 downwards, right?
Yeah.
Napoli.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Right. Now here's FC Koravan.
Right. When you can't pronounce the team, that's enough for me to know they shouldn't be in the comp.
Club Brugge. Bodo Glimt. Right. Benfica.
Well, by name, yeah, only.
Paphos. Union Saint Gilloise.
Yeah,
yep.
well pronounced, yeah.
Ajax.
By name only, yeah.
Frankfurt. Slavia Prague. Villarreal. Karimat Almaty.
Okay, yeah, I'd say it's half and half, right?
Yeah.
Seems like Villarreal, Ajax, I get that.
Yeah.
Name the 6 above them.
So, Olympiacos.
Yeah.
Athletic Club.
Yeah.
PSV.
Yeah.
Monaco.
See, I mean...
Leverkusen. Marseille.
There's nothing, I haven't learned anything. Do you know what I mean?
So I mean, I get what you're saying because these are the top 12, right?
Right.
Arsenal, Bayern, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Tottenham, PSG, Newcastle, Chelsea, Barca, Sporting, Man City, Atletico, Atalanta. I've gone a bit further. Juventus, Dortmund. That's top 16. So they're ones you'd expect to be in there. Yeah. Listen,
it's a lot of football for nothing.
I understand what you mean because what I have said before, and I stand by it. There are some of these teams that shouldn't be in the Champions League because we all look at the Champions League as the best of the absolute best, and nowadays it's not that. So that's where you go a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think the Champions League, the big game, should come later on. I don't want to see Liverpool Madrid early.
I do. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
Do you remember it?
Oh, no, do you know what?
Do you remember it?
I think Liverpool won, if I remember rightly.
I don't remember the game. If it had been quarterfinals, you remember it.
Yeah, that's quarter-final, though.
That's what I'm saying. The big game should be for the big occasion.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure. I've not got it in front of me, but I'm going to look at it. What was the score when they played each other?
I don't know. The game has passed me by because it was a meaningless group match.
So Liverpool had Real Madrid. You talk about Real Madrid?
Yeah.
1-0.
Who won?
Liverpool 1-0.
Who scored?
If I can remember rightly, I thought it was, McAllister.
You don't remember the game.
I can't remember the game.
What was the goal like?
Banger.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, banger.
I hope it was a tap.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know why in my head I've got header.
Okay.
But I think it might have been a header.
All right.
I think.
But you can't remember. That's my point.
No, but
these games should be held back.
No, I like
Why
it.
are you giving...
I'm telling you now, if we didn't have some of these big games, me knowing you, right? Yeah, Champions League.
You doing Alan Partridge impressions?
No, right? Without these big games and with this amount of teams, you are not watching Almaty versus Paphos.
No, I'm not. But then what?
Because you're going to get a load of games like this.
No, but I'm saying the big games should be for the knockout stages.
Oh no, see, I like
when it means something.
I like to have a little flirt first.
And I'm not sure about all the different games. I quite like home and away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not angry about this. I'm not angry about this format. I don't mind it.
Let's talk about 3 formats. We've got the current one.
Yeah, I just don't mind.
The one before it.
Okay, I was all right with that.
And the one I grew up with.
Yeah, that would become very boring very quickly.
Okay, what is the best format of the Champions League?
Out of the 3, I like the one now.
So you think the one we're in now is the best?
I like it, yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting good games early.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think it takes it out of it.
Nah, because when you get to at the end of group games, you're not watching some of these games, man. Villarreal versus Union Saint-Gilles.
Oh, mate, 1-0 header. McAllister. Well, let's take your calls, right? Are you for or against the new Champions League format? This is the 2nd season we've had it. So why don't you come on National Radio?
If Man United was in this, you'd love it.
I'm pleased we're not because the format...
Nah.
Until UEFA change the format, I don't want my club in it unless it's next.
That's a lie. If Man United win this, you'd be saying it's decent.
No, if we win it, I'd say, of course, Champions League's unbelievable. But the format, I think we've had better.
When was that, 99?
Yeah.
What about 28? 2008?
When did you win it as an Arsenal fan? When did you? Go on. Don't go to a break till I've got the year Arsenal won it. Go on. What was the year? Don't go to a break yet.
Hey,
no.
last year.
No.
Hey,
Champions League winner.
Yeah, last year.
Champions League winner.
Yeah, one club, mate. The women won it last year. Go on, there you go. Put it right down. Mate, we're all one club. Thank you, Jack.
What was the score?
They smashed them to pieces. I remember it was like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Name one player in the women's team.
Alessia Russo.
Name 2.
No, there you go.
Yeah, but that's not the one.
That's
not the one.
Hey, Blackstenius.
That's not the one you support.
No, but we're one club. You asked me a question.
I didn't see you celebrating it.
Oh, mate, I was jumping up and down.
Not in here, you weren't.
No, because I was watching at home.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, yeah.
Hey, Blackstenius. There you go.
Yeah, it's 3.
Okay.
Who's the manager?
Oh, that.
Who's a... Oi, I heard that. You little cheats in there.
Nah, the first two I got
Shut up,
right.
you cheats.
The first two I got right.
Jack, if you're gonna keep through to...
Hey, Chloe Kelly. Another one.
She's not the manager. Who's the manager of Arsenal?
I mean, Jack, you said it so quick and
Jack,
so loud I can't
shut
hear
up.
it.
A big team. Yeah,
I think it's Rennie, Rennie,
yeah. Rennie Russo. Let's take your calls when we come back. Champions League format 03717 22 334. Are you for or against?
welcome to talkSPORT Goals and taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How do you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Listen, Champions League drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent is alongside me. Still to come, we'll be asking if Thomas Frank is Tottenham's worst manager in the Premier League era. Don't know why we're doing that tonight. Joe's very anti-Spurs, don't we do me? Producer Joe, come up with that one. Just quickly, West Ham have signed winger Adama Traore from Fulham in a deal worth up to, so it's not even this, up to £2 million. How old's Traore?
I would say he would be about 30.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It sounds like a bargain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling has left Chelsea by mutual consent. Right, we'll take your calls. Are you a fan of the new Champions League format? It's in its second season at the moment. Marcus is a Spurs fan. Hello, Marcus.
Hello, Mr. Goldstein, Mr. Bent. Great show, guys.
How you doing, boss? You all right?
Are you all right? You good today?
Yeah. Sorry?
Are you good today?
I'm very good. Can I just say, that interview with Roger Black earlier was fantastic, right? That was so inspirational. I grew up watching him back in the 90s, and you would never have thought that he had a heart problem like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I think him getting to the Olympics, right, even though he didn't win gold, just getting there as a professional sports person in his condition, medically wise, that's his gold medal. Do you know what I mean? That was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I hope he does motivational speeches for kids in schools and stuff like that, saying, look, if you've got whatever problems you've got, you can overcome it. That was just a great kind of like...
It was.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So great show.
Thanks,
interview,
Marcus.
fantastic.
That's very nice.
It's a shame we weren't an hour because I want to stay there all night. But yeah,
Feels a bit like this conversation.
Oh yeah, I'll get to the point. Then. Sorry, I'll get to the point.
I'm only joking.
He's horrible,
you don't need to apologise. Go on, Mark. You speak for as long as you want, mate. Go on.
Champions League, right? What they should do is be champions, winners, and runners-up, right? 2 from each league from 18 countries. That's your 36 teams, isn't it? So there you go. Back to knockout, as in old-fashioned. Because I'm an old 50-year-old bloke.
Yeah.
So I grew up with the old European Cup back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
It was one game, home and away, winner takes all, knockout phase. None of this league stuff. Because what I'm trying to say is that this Champions League now, all it is a glorified make-believe Super League. That's all it is. The same thing that fans didn't want a few years ago. UEFA went, all right, we just do it through the back door, call it Champions League revamped.
Yes, exactly. Everyone
gets excited about, Real Madrid, Liverpool in the first round makes no difference, like game one. No one remembers those games.
Marcus, can Spurs win this competition this season?
I hope not, because it'll give us another full storm.
You hope not. You hope not.
I don't like this competition. It's a crooks competition, mate. You know what? Even Celtic even champions of Scotland can't get in as champions.
Marcus, did you say, as a Spurs fan, you hope you don't win it?
And be 17th in the league again? I hope I tell you what, I hope we win it and get relegated. That would mess everybody up, wouldn't it?
Sorry, you've lost me a bit. You wouldn't take 17th in Champions League?
Well, if you put it to me like that, yeah, I'll take it, but it'll give us a full storm. Could we honestly finish 17th, win Champions League, and claim we're the best team in Europe?
No, but you'd take every trophy that's offered to you, surely. Let's speak to Michael, who's a Rangers fan. Hi, Mike.
How you doing, guys?
We're great. How are you today?
Yeah, not bad. The last guy pretty much stole my thunder.
Oh.
I agree and disagree with both of you. The old format was good for the big glamour ties, but I do like the new format. I can get on board with that, but what I can't get on board with is the fact that you can't get the champions from every nation playing in the competition because of ridiculous qualifiers. It's the Champions League. It should have the champions.
Remind me what happens in Scotland.
Normally, it depends on the coefficient points, but normally we have to go through a qualifier if Rangers win the league this year, which hopefully they do, we go automatic. But that's only because our run to the Europa Cup final. If it's Celtic or Hearts win the league, they have to qualify.
Wow.
Which is mental.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. I think for the...
Is it ridiculous?
Yeah, because...
You will get winners of much smaller countries' leagues.
But they've done it right. They've won their domestic league. And Celtic and Rangers, by the way, are both huge clubs, right? Massive club, well supported. They should be... Whoever wins that league, first place should be straight in. The second place, playoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Craig's a West Ham fan. Hi, Craig.
Yeah, hi guys. Great show as ever.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I go back a bit like you guys. Growing up as a kid in the 80s, you know, you got some good games in there, and you got some teams that wouldn't normally win it. As time moves on, you go to the knockout, sort of the league phase, and I can remember in '99 when your lot won. You know, you had Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and United in the same group, and that was a great watch. But generally over the years, it has become a bit boring. It's kind of turned me off, really, because the same teams are winning. We all know how football's changed. So I do like this new method because you get to see some good games early. And look, you can see the Liverpool-Madrid again, hopefully down the line, you know. But how about just throwing it on its head and just saying, right, you qualify, it's two-legged from the get-go, it's a free random draw, and you've got to put your best out because otherwise City or Paris you might lose to a...
Do you think it should be completely random, the draw? That's a really good point.
I'd love it. I think if you've got Paris in the first round against Barcelona, you've got to play the team that's in front of you, and it'll, you know, ultimately the big teams are going to want to do it their way. But it's great for some of these smaller teams. And when you look at West Ham getting a chance in the Conference League, other clubs like Palace and Forest getting a go as fans in Europe, you know, obviously I'm not some Spurs, very anti-Spurs, but wouldn't they have a better chance of winning this competition if it was two legs? Away you go, you know, play your best football.
Yeah, it's a good point. Let's take one more call. Next up is Hugh.
Who, me?
Huh?
I'm here now. I'm not on the phone.
No, Hugh.
Oh,
yeah. Hello, Hugh.
No, I'm here, Andy.
You all right?
No, Hugh there.
Oh, okay, nice.
Hugh's there. Hello, Hugh.
You all right? Are you off to the parade, Andy?
Yeah.
Don't be City and Arsenal often anymore, dear. It's a big deal for your club nowadays.
No, but I said yeah. So I mean, that effectively killed that joke, didn't it?
Yeah,
we
could, a lot better now.
We could just about hear you. Can you speak up a little bit, please?
Sorry.
There you
can
go.
you hear me better now?
That's much better. Thanks, man. Off you go.
Yeah. I think it's a lot better now.
Okay, is that it?
No. I think obviously, like you said before, the games aren't as rememberable, but I don't think they were originally anyway, like the group stage.
Okay, I don't think that line's memorable.
No,
I hear what you're saying.
But
beforehand, they weren't that memorable anyway.
No, I think sometimes you forget sometimes they'll format how many. There are too many teams. That's a fact. But Champions League should be. Let's be honest. Like I'm not poo-pooing it, but 5 teams from one country, potentially 6. How many have we got in there in a minute? 6, 5.
We've got 5.
Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea.
Hold on. I think we can
Liverpool,
have 7.
City, Newcastle. We've got 6.
Yeah, I know. I think we can have 7. So you can have top 5.
Yeah.
Then you could have.
Obviously, Spurs won it, so they are at 6. They won the.
Europa winners 6, and then you would have the previous defending champions if they finish outside the top 7. So you could have. I think I'm right in saying 7.
Well, at the minute we've got 6 in. That's ridiculous. No, 7. Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea,
Newcastle,
Man
City,
Liverpool
6.
That's ridiculous from one country. That shouldn't be. That should not be.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, you've effectively got 6, 12. You've got nearly a third of teams in the
Champions League.
In the Champions League, yeah. That is a little bit nuts.
That's nuts.
That is a little bit nuts. Still to come, we're hearing from the managers head of a big old night of Champions League football across the talkSPORT network. First, it's time for no Googling. And after 3 players have scored 5 goals in one game in the Champions League, and 3 players have scored 5 goals in one game. Let me just keep saying this till it makes sense. 3 players have scored 5 goals in one game in the Champions League. Messi is one of them. Can you name the other 2 players to have scored 5 goals in one game in the Champions League? Good luck with that. The answer to that and loads more coming up live and Jam on talkSPORT after this.
You're listening to talkSPORT.
Tonight, it's on. The final round of the league phase of the Champions League. Come the end of the evening, all 6 English teams could be in the top 8. But a lot has to happen before then. There's jeopardy wherever you look, but some are still not convinced by this new format. Simon Jordan doesn't agree with that.
Previously, you had these rubbers at the back end of a group stage that gave you no commercial value to the broadcasters, no real engagement from the fans because a lot of these games were just dead rubber. In this instance, you've got something pretty much on every single game.
So what do we know? Arsenal need a point to finish top. Wins will be enough for Liverpool and Tottenham. It's a different matter for others, though. All of Newcastle, Chelsea and City need wins and results to go their way elsewhere. The former team boss Steve Bruce was on talkSPORT earlier and said Newcastle have come a long way.
My remit back in the day was, and it seems a long time ago now, was just to stay in the Premier League. That was the budget of what we were trying to achieve.
Newcastle are away at PSG tonight, live on talkSPORT. PSG also need a win. Meanwhile, Chelsea are in Italy to face Napoli. That's on talkSPORT too. Italian football journalist Daniele Fisichella says Napoli are still dangerous, even without key players.
Conte this season and last season has also showed that he's able to change the skin of his teams in due course.
Remember, we'll keep you across everything on talkSPORT tonight. Kickoff is at 8.
Well, Matt, Champions League drive on talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein. DB, the sneaker freak, is alongside me. Still to come and have some fun. Lots of fun coming up with the best bits of talkSPORT. But now we're taking your calls on Raheem Sterling. He's left Chelsea by mutual consent. So would you have him at your club? 03717 223344. Before we take calls, I'm looking at my switchboard, by the way, just a bit of inside info, gang. No one's there. So if you want to have your say, if you dial up now, I know sometimes you go, I'll never get on radio. You will. If you dial up now and you want to talk about Raheem Sterling, would you have him at your club? 03717 223344. While we are waiting for you guys to phone us, let's get Bent his view. He's had an incredible career. He's still only 31. He's been in the game such a long time. What next? Where do you expect him to go next, Steve?
That's the question, because he has been... I'm not having it when people say, he's overrated. He's been, for such a long time, and certainly for tournaments for England, he was the best player. The last one that was here, when was that? 2020? When was the last Euros that was here? And the finals at Wembley. 22. He was brilliant.
No. 22. I don't know. No, it can't be 22 because 26 is World Cup year.
Yeah.
It was 2021. It was meant to be Euro 20.
Right. He was brilliant for England. Brilliant. Because remember, we was all saying he shouldn't even go because his form weren't great, and he was brilliant. He's had a great career, but it's now, like let's be honest, he's just earned a fortune at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I know that he's got ambitions to play for a top club still, because you don't get to the level that he's not without that kind of drive. I just wonder what level would he be prepared to settle for? Now, I think there's a lot of clubs in the Premier League that you have him in the squad. Like Arsenal had him, and it just didn't go as well as I thought it'd go. I thought it'd be a better, and it just wasn't. It didn't work out. There was no spark there.
What was wrong when he was? Did you see him a lot?
Yeah, and just
Arsenal. What was wrong?
Like his movement was wrong. He didn't know impact really. Do you know what I mean? It was just. I expected so much more. I thought he would take some of the reins off Saka and let Saka have a bit of a breather. It never worked out that way.
Didn't.
But he's still good enough to play Premier League football. I've got no doubts about that. It's just what level is he prepared to go to play?
Let's go to the phone line, shall we? Tim is a Sunderland fan. Hi, Tim.
Hello, it's Ken, not Tim.
What is it, Kim?
It's Ken. K-E-N, Ken.
Ken, K-E-N. I can only apologise. Thank you, Ken. How are you?
No, Yeah, I'm very good, mate. A great show, by the way, guys. And I reiterate what that guy said about having watched his name, Roger Black, on earlier.
That's very kind.
Bentley, I think Bentley's a Sunderland legend, by the way, but I would definitely have Raheem Sterling at Sunderland and he'd get a game.
Yeah. See, I understand that. And to be fair, one thing I would say, again, about playing up for Sunderland is that whatever tough time that he's going through at the minute or what he's been through, Sunderland fans will make him feel 1,000 times better. Like, they will appreciate the player he is, and he'll get back to his best if he gets minutes, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%.
Okay, good call. Thank you for that. Let's go to Adam. Hope we got his name right. Liverpool fan. Adam?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you today?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Great show. Long time listener. You guys keep me sane on my drive home from work, so much appreciated.
That's very cool. How long's left of your drive?
Would you believe? Probably about 3 hours.
Oh, my goodness. Is that good or bad?
About normal. I'm driving from Gatwick to North Wales, so one of those things.
Have you just got in the car?
No, I've been going for 2 hours.
It's a 5-hour trek from Gatwick to North Wales.
I don't do it every day, don't worry.
Can I ask you a silly question? If you're near Gatwick, I mean, they've got planes there, right?
Yeah.
Can you not get on a plane?
Don't have many planes in North Wales, though.
There must be somewhere to land in North Wales.
Might be a field somewhere, but that's about as good as you'll get.
Hey, lovely lands in Wales, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Lovely what?
Lands. If I'm wrong,
what does that mean?
I'm coming to that point.
Lands.
Adam, you'd be able to correct me.
What does that mean?
No, you might be able to correct me, right? Was a lot of Game of Thrones filmed in Wales?
Yeah, a lot of Game of Thrones and a lot of, what was the sequel, House of the Dragon?
Yeah, see, that's why I say lands. A lot of green.
Is there a lot of lands in Wales?
Yeah, a lot of sheep.
Okay, let's not go there. Go on then, Ad. What do you want to say?
So I'm a Liverpool fan, and do you know what? I would take Raheem back. I mean, he didn't leave under. Yeah, he wouldn't. He didn't leave under the best of circumstances.
No, he didn't.
But given that Slot doesn't seem to trust his bench, doesn't seem to trust people like Chiesa, I think he would give a good, experienced option. And you know what? Like at his best, he was world class. So yeah, I'd take him back definitely.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure for a club like Liverpool. No, it's not. That's not the right. I don't think the right type of club.
Forward.
No, like he's been at the top, and I can't see Liverpool fans are not going to go. They don't like him as it is. They're not going to go. Oh yeah, we'll bring him back. But
no, and also he's not going to play instead of Salah, the same sort of age.
Do you know what I did think in terms of experience? Now you have to drop down division. Coventry, Frank, Lampard.
Yeah. Is it not tougher in the Championship?
It is, but it isn't.
Why have you connected him to Frank? Just because they know each other from England?
No, but Chelsea, like connection. Obviously, Frank, Frank can look at him. He was.
Frank can look at him.
No, but my point is,
I didn't know he could look at him.
When Frank was in charge of Derby,
he
brought in like Ashley Cole because Ashley Cole.
Oh, sorry, yeah, but Ashley Cole wasn't playing, was it? Derby?
Yeah, he played.
I thought he was assistant to him.
No, he played at Derby. I'm pretty sure. Like, listen, I might have.
No. Did he play at Derby?
Yeah.
Saying,
yeah. So
I remember that.
So I'm wondering if maybe bringing him in.
Manager.
Like, he walked into the dressing room because he looks after himself, as you can see, he's still in great shape. Just go, listen, experience, just to help some of the young players and get them over the line.
And then maybe get him into the management side.
Not so much management side, let him play next year.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Good call. Roy's a Spurs fan. Hello, Roy. Oh, it's a terrible line, Roy. No, it's terrible. Roy, I can only apologise. He's taken ages to hang on. We'll get him back. Can we get him back, though, Joe? Joe says yeah, because we say that and sometimes we don't. While we are getting him back, let's preview tonight's European football action with our friends at Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
European football preview on talkSPORT with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Whatever it is, we're here for it.
Clutching at scores on Champions League Drive.
Do you know what? That was me trying to start the quads on Christmas Day for my boys. That
horrible noise, isn't it? Come on.
I had the choke in the wrong place.
You shouldn't treat your kids like that.
No, I didn't. No, the choke on the bike.
Oh, fine. Okay, right. Right, this is our feature, Clutching at Scores. Every week on Drive, Bent and I will be picking 3 games from that week's fixtures to predict the score. If we correctly predict the result of a game, we get a point. If we get the score bang on, we get 3. Throughout the season, we'll be tallying up our scores until we eventually have a winner. Now, it's getting a little bit close because last time out, Benty picked up 1 point and I picked up twice the amount of points, or 2. All that means...
I'm a point ahead.
Is that I've closed the gap even further. It's now, this is getting very exciting, AG 16, Darren Bent, football expert, ex-England player, 17.
So I'm still winning then.
By a point. Is it? Oh, you know what this is? This is Arsenal all over again.
No, do you know what it is?
And it's you had a big lead. Jack, have you got that? Because this is what's happening. You are Arsenal.
No, do you have-
I am the chasing pack.
Do you want to be honest? Joe said, I've got a couple more right.
There you go.
And Joe changed it. I said, no, do you know what? We've got to make it interesting. For the
Can I
feature, he said, I'll change a couple of scores.
Okay.
Oh, no problem.
All right. Well, can I be honest? Joe said to me, can you take your foot off the brake now and go for it? And I went, yeah, fine. I'll do that.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
I said, will it not be embarrassing
Why
if
do you think that?
in case people are listening via Morse code.
No, because you're lying. That's why.
Should we move on? Right, we're going to pick our games. I've written the games down, but I haven't picked the score yet.
I've got a couple of rogue ones there.
Have you? Are they all right? I haven't got that at all.
4-0 Arsenal.
See, I looked at Arsenal and I just thought I'd be stunned if you put anything other than the B team out.
But that's my point, and that's why I said 4-0, because those guys are going to be like, do you know what? There's an opportunity to get in the team here. So, like, if Madueke starts and does really well, or Eze comes in and scores a couple of goals.
These are the games Ranieri should have been playing. You should never have loaned him.
No, but Madueke needs minutes.
Yeah, Ranieri can play midfield then.
No, Eze. No, he can't.
Eze?
Eze can, yeah. So, I think 4-0 Arsenal.
Okay. I've gone for Eintracht against Spurs.
Yeah.
But I wrote it down in the break and I was like, I don't even know what the score's going to be. I think Spurs will lose that 2-1.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Home win, 2-1.
Okay.
Next up.
I've gone for Benfica versus Real. Jose, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I've gone 1-3, so Real Madrid to win away from home 3-1.
Right. Okay. I've gone for Liverpool against Carrier Bag.
Nice.
I've gone for 3-0 Liverpool.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Last one.
I've gone for Paphos versus Slavia Prague.
You can't say Paphos without sounding like you're from East London, can you?
Yeah.
That's how you say it. Why have you gone Paphos? Why have you done that? That's very weird.
Yeah, so I've got Paphos versus Slavia
Why?
Prague. Just
okay,
different.
You can.
I've got 2-0 to Slavia Prague, and I don't know what I'm basing that off, but
Right.
I'm gone Slavia Prague
Okay.
2-0.
I've gone for what I think will be match of the night. It's live on talkSPORT 2. Napoli v Chelsea. I'm going 3-1 Napoli.
Oh, yeah.
Rasmus Højlund 2.
And McTominay.
3-1. I'm going Napoli.
Okay, wow.
What do you make of that?
Yeah, good. Nice. The game in that will be Paphos versus Slavia Prague.
Yeah, that'd be a great game. I'm looking forward to that as well. That was a look at tonight's European action with our friends at Enterprise Rent a Car. Whatever it is, they're here for it.
European football preview on talkSPORT with Enterprise Rent a Car. Here for it. Book now at enterprise.co.uk.
That's Bentley at Clutching the Scores. See you, Bentley. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be joined in the studio at 4 p.m. by an absolute superstar in Robbie Williams in the studio. And that means we're bringing you a very special What's Happening Robbie. How about that? Your chance to ask Robbie Williams anything you want from the world of pop or just elsewhere. All you need to do is get your WhatsApp voice notes in now, not tomorrow, but now. 03717 223344. Don't forget, of course, normal rules apply. You must start your message with your name and, more importantly, what's happening, Robbie. Okay? And then the best ones we'll put to Robbie in tomorrow's chat. We've got Robbie Williams in the studio for a whole hour.
Do you know, this could be the start of something nice, you know. Well, Richard, of course, Richard Ashcroft, Robbie. Who else would you like to see in there?
I don't know if you did. I'd love to get Noel in there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Who would you like?
I need Wretch 3-2 to come in.
I don't know what you just said.
Wretch 3-2.
What does he do?
Why obviously doesn't paint, does he?
Why have all your mates got numbers in their name? Who's your fella that says like a bus?
You met him? DJ173 Aussie. Yeah.
Why have they got numbers?
I don't know.
Wretch 32.
Yeah. I don't understand, but that's the one I'd like to get in Wretch.
Okay. Anyone else? Can I say you need to step up? I'm bringing all these superstars in.
Oh, about you, is it?
No. It's a family. It's a dry family. But what are you bringing to the table?
The knowledge.
I had a conversation. Well, 17-16.
So I'm winning then, yeah?
Well, I've got.
No, but I'm winning.
You are leading.
TNT's getting walloped as well on a Friday. So
I think Friday might have It's really been walloped. You need to bring something to the table.
Yeah, but that's you.
No.
All them, that's you. Listen, Wretch 3-2.
We had a bet about I'm going to get Bex, you're going to get Henri.
Oh, I'll win that. You've got no chance of getting Bex.
I have got every chance.
No, you haven't.
We speak occasionally.
No, you don't.
I can show you an Insta, a DM.
Oh, you ain't got his number?
I have, but I don't use it.
Okay.
I don't want to wake Victoria up. Because late at night we speak. Right?
That's a bit weird.
No, it's not. No. And the last one was, I've just read this and it's past 7, you've come off air. So Bex will be coming onto our show. He won't let me down.
Henri's gone.
And where are you with Henri?
Henri first. He's coming in.
No, where are you with that?
I'm getting him in.
Have you made any kind of contact with
Yes,
Jerry?
I have.
You're such a liar.
How much should I bet?
You need to get like £600 coat hangers to get him in.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you remember that story?
I bought one
bet
of
you've
yours.
got that. Yeah, go. Still to come on Champions League Drive. We'll find out what Darren Goff was talking about here.
He ended up on Crime Watch.
No idea. We'll also find out what Jason Cundy wore to work last night.
T-shirt, nothing else.
Wow.
And we'll hear why Ali is still bullying Benty. What?
Benty got a big fat 0.
I did not. I got 1.
Got 1. It's difficult for Ali to count past 0. All that and so much more coming up. Champions League Drive from me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. When we come back, the best bits of talkSPORT ever in something we have decided to call the best bits of talkSPORT.
Darren's a great lad as well.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We're taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it! Oh!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Welcome back to Champions League Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein, DB, Darren Bent, alongside Still to come. We'll be asking if Thomas Frank is Tottenham's worst manager in the Premier League era. Just quickly, Fulham have agreed £27 million with Man City for Oscar Bob. What do you make of that? We were just chatting about him in the break.
I remember there was a lot made of Oscar Bob when he first burst onto the scene, and then he had that big injury and it kind of derailed him a bit. And he's just never been able to find his kind of way back. But, I mean, big talent. Big talent. It's a really good signing.
Big money, though, right?
It is big money, but again, it's almost like Man City tax. If he's good enough to play for their first team, it's almost like, oh, he must be special.
Yeah, true. Tyson Fury is set to make his return to the ring on April the 11th against Arslanbek Makhmudov.
Nice.
You're a big fan of Arslanbek, aren't you?
No, Makhmudov.
Yes, what's it? Yeah. Time now for this.
Win a trip to South Africa with the Barmy Army on talkSPORT.
Yes, England returns to South Africa next winter, and as always, the Barmy Army will be out there in full force, and this time you could be as well. How about that? We're giving away a week for two at the 2027 New Year's Test in Cape Town every day of the match at one of the world's greatest cricket grounds, with flights, hotel and spending money all covered. Your chance to secure 2 spots with the official Barmy Army. You could be right in the mix with the rest of the fans, and here is how you enter. For your chance to win, text the word WIN, W-I-N, to 83338. A text will cost £2.50 plus your standard network rate. Or why don't you just pick up the phone and call us on 0343 418 7260. Lines close the 6th of Feb this year at 4 p.m. 18 plus, UK residents only. It's a network promotion. Full T's and C's at talksport.com. For your chance to win, a reminder, text WIN to 83338 now. Time now for this. Yeah, time for the best of TalkSport. Friends, we run you through some of the recent highlight moments from across TalkSport. Let's kick things off with this morning's breakfast show. Now, yesterday, we challenged Ali McCoy to beat Bentley's scoring Celebrity Mastermind. Here's what he and Bentley's old manager, Stevie Bruce, had to say.
Do you know something? I'll take anything. I'll let him make it up, right? And if I can't get one in a minute, I only need one, remember. Benny got a big fat 0.
I work with Benty as well. I'm not surprised.
I mean, they tell me he was lucky to get 0.
Yes.
Ali, I'm going to say this one more time. I keep saying it. He got 1. Right?
And by the way, Bruce, I scored 25 for you once.
Yeah.
You know
Some
what I mean?
thanks that is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that means, McCoy, you got to get 2.
Yeah.
And I think I'm on the breakfast show tomorrow morning.
Are you?
Asking Ali McCoy the question. I'm going to write the questions.
Good.
The breakfast team. What's his name? Who's the?
Ollie Thornton.
No, not Ollie. Who we play darts with? The fuck with? I can't remember.
Joe.
No. Anyway, they come back. They pop him to mind. He went, I've written the questions. I went, no. You'll give Ali the...
Exactly.
I will write the
yes,
questions.
Please. I'm so glad you do that.
I will
Thank
do that. Yeah, because I know what they're like.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you got a response?
Yeah, I've got 1. I scored 25 goals here.
Tell the people something they don't know about Steve Bruce. Good question.
He used to train, you know. Quite a good finisher. He used to participate on a Friday in the Old v Young. I mean, he played centre forward for one team and...
Yeah. Ellis, by the way. Ellis is his name.
Ellis, yeah. And he, to be fair to him, could finish.
Yeah, good header of the ball.
Yeah.
Remember that. McCoy, he's on the breakfast show tomorrow morning at 6. He'll have the TalkSport World Darts semi-finalist Gabby Agbonlahor alongside him.
Over to last night's sports bar with O'Hara and Cundy. Here's the fun boy Jason Cundy revealing his sleeping attire.
If I'm ill, right, so the tracky bottoms come out a couple of weeks ago when I wasn't well. You've got to try and sweat it out, yeah, right? So I put a tracksuit on, put a hoodie on, get in bed and I try and sweat it out myself. Other than that, it's t-shirt, nothing else.
I can't. No, it's the wildest answer you could have said.
I don't
Only weird answer.
I don't
get an answer, but I didn't expect that.
Right, I tell you what, right?
It's just not right.
It don't look right.
It's just not right. Just no, mate.
The lucky Mr. C loves it, mate.
Jeez. What do you think it's like sharing a bit of Cundy?
I mean, he'll be tossing and turning all night.
Yeah.
Like that. And then the fact he's got a t-shirt and nothing else.
Weird, isn't it?
Crown jewels are out. It's a horrific thought, isn't it?
What do you wear when you sleep?
I wear... I've got to be careful because my young...
Oh, yeah.
in there. I wear pyjamas, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I wear a black t-shirt and then Calvin Klein tracky bottoms.
Oh, nice.
Which I got when we were in the States.
Okay, right. Well, sorry. The boys will be back on the sports bar at 10:15 this evening following a massive night of Champions League action.
Oh, have you missed 21 minutes to go?
No, there's nothing on there.
Yeah, if you download 20...
No, there's none of that. We ain't got time for that.
On 21 minutes to go this week. The new one is out tomorrow, so it's Monday and Thursday. A new one drops tomorrow. So I would suggest you subscribe to 21 minutes to go. And everyone that subscribes gets a free 2-week holiday. How amazing is that? For legal reasons, I have to say that's nonsense. Let's finish with England's ODI and their side beating Sri Lanka in the series decider in Colombo. His former drive time co-host Darren Goff discussing receiving his 50th cap. It's coming up any minute. No, it's not there. You haven't got it, have you? Look at Jack's little face. What's happened, Jack? Yeah, I remember.
Got my car broken into that night. It ended up on Crime Watch. It did, seriously. Ended up on Crime Watch. They took my England cap and all my kit out the back of the car. I've got a replacement one now, but if anybody ever sees that, they know it's mine.
That's terrible, isn't it? Terrible that is. Did you ever watch Crime Watch back in the day? What a strange question.
Yeah, I
to
did,
ask.
yeah. Do you know what's made me laugh about, not make me laugh about Crime Watch, but I used to watch it, right, and go, you know when they're showing that kind of, have you seen this person? And then the camera footage just, like, no. Like,
that doesn't come across on radio.
Okay, they're like walking like a robot, but it's all like...
Because they've got footage of it, but it's like every 3 seconds.
They move. I'm like, well, you spot him easy.
Yeah, but that's not the real footage.
I get that. So how am I supposed to spot this person?
Because you might... yeah, okay, fine.
Do you know what I mean?
If you could appear on any TV show from the past, what would it be?
I used to like Family Fortunes. Yeah.
Okay. Would you ever go on that? The Bent family on it?
Mm-hmm.
Bent's be the Goldsteins would be amazing.
Catchphrase.
Yeah, that was good.
And that's still going now, but the iconic ones, those are my favourites probably.
Yeah. Any others?
Game shows. Nope.
Would you do the one like Takeki's Castle, whatever it's called?
Oh, Takeshi's Castle, yeah.
You like that one, yeah?
That made me laugh, that though.
What? Go on.
No, it just made me laugh. Some of the things they used to do on there. No one can survive that.
What about the ninja one that Ben Shepherd and Cammy used to do?
What was that? Ninja Warrior, maybe, was it? I don't know.
I think it was Ninja Warrior, yeah. Do you like that?
Yeah, don't mind a bit of that.
Gladiators?
Yeah, that's still going now.
Yeah, okay, fine. England's T20 series against Sri Lanka gets underway at 1 p.m. over on talkSPORT 2 and the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel. And don't forget to download 21 minutes to go. New episode drops, as the kids say, tomorrow.
Do you know what makes me laugh, though?
So subscribe to it. Everyone that subscribes gets a free gold bar.
Do you know what makes me laugh? None of it was in here, though. No good this week, Jack, no?
It was in there.
No good?
Well, Jack's already done it Monday, Tuesday,
No
Wednesday.
clip? Yeah.
Jack, tomorrow we'll have...
Yeah, you're right, Jack. Yeah, poor, you're right, Jack. Jack just said, rubbish.
What's happened to your podcast, The Beach Ball?
It's coming.
Is it?
Feature...
Your trainers, they looking well?
Yeah, looking great, mate. Yeah, here goes Jack. Oh, come on, Jack. Play the clip.
They're looking well. When we come back, we are building up to a big night, the last night of week 8 of Champions League football. Everyone's playing that's in it. So we'll get your views on all the above, and we'll talk about Spurs as well. If you want to be a part of the show, you can. 03717 223344. More from me and he after this, live on Drive on Champions League talkSPORT.
So, first official Darren Bent's boot room. I want to welcome the co-host, Darren Ambrose there. I gave you a nice little introduction. How are you, my friend?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me. Excited for the brand new show. Your trainers are looking well as well, so
like
that's a good thing for you.
Tonight, it's on. The final round of the league phase of the Champions League. Come the end of the evening, all 6 English teams could be in the top 8. But a lot has to happen before then. There's jeopardy wherever you look, but some are still not convinced by this new format. Simon Jordan doesn't agree with that.
It works on many levels because it provides the jeopardy from the first game to the last game. When previously you had these rubbers at the back end of a group stage that gave you no commercial value to the broadcasters, no real engagement from the fans because a lot of these games were just dead rubber. In this instance, you've got something pretty much on every single game.
So what do we know? Arsenal need a point to finish top. Wins will be enough for Liverpool and Tottenham. It's a different matter for others, though. All of Newcastle, Chelsea and City need wins and results to go their way elsewhere. The former Toon boss Steve Bruce was on talkSPORT earlier and said Newcastle have come a long way.
My remit back in the day was, it seems a long time ago now, was just to stay in the Premier League. That was the budget of what we were trying to achieve. Now it's trying to attack on all fronts, and they've made remarkable progress in 4 years.
Newcastle are away at PSG tonight, live on talkSPORT. PSG also need a win. Meanwhile, Chelsea are in Italy to face Napoli. That's on talkSPORT too. Italian football journalist Daniele Fisichella says Napoli are still dangerous, even without key players.
Conte this season and last season has also showed that he's able to change the skin of his teams in due course.
Remember, we'll keep you across everything on talkSPORT tonight. Kick-off is at 8. Elsewhere, West Ham and Flamengo have finally agreed a £36.5 million deal for Lucas Paquetá. Meanwhile, coming in at the London Stadium is Adama Traore. He'll join the side from Fulham. And Sheffield Wednesday legend Barry Bannon has left the club after 10 years for Millwall. Plenty more transfer news on the live blog. And Tyson Fury is coming out of retirement this spring. The former heavyweight world champion will face Russia's Arslanbek Makhmudov in an as-yet undecided UK venue. It'll be Fury's first outing since December 2024, when he lost to Alexander Usyk.
Welcome back to the last hour of Champions League drama on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Bent is here.
Thanks, Tom. Well, listen, it's gone from bad to absolute worse for Manchester United. So let's get an update from Don McGuinness.
Jack, you know what? Oh, Jack, listen.
Jack, you need to go back into that show and get more.
Jack, listen. That was my first gig. Like, give a man a break.
Jack, get more tomorrow, okay? Dive back into
honestly, you got to start somewhere, right?
The locker room.
So,
Jack.
Hold on.
Joe.
There's something's coming. Hold on.
Nah, nothing's
first
coming.
official Darren Bent boot room.
Why the long pause? What was that for?
It wasn't that long, but he's edited.
It was. No, he's not edited. He's not touched it.
Look, Andy, my first presenting gig. Do you have to give me a breather?
You last as well. Still to come will bring you team news from all of tonight's English items.
Don McGuinness.
Trainers looking well, though.
Oh, they are, mate.
But now, make sure you don't miss Drive tomorrow from 4, because we'll be joined in the studio for an hour by this pop superstar.
16 UK #1 albums, 14 #1 singles, 18 Brit Awards.
She offers me protection, a lot of love and affection. I just want to feel real love.
Hello, sir. Remember me?
I don't want to rock, DJ. I just wanna be alright.
Most #1 solo albums in UK chart history. 75 million record sales worldwide. It's time for Robbie Williams. Let Drive entertain you.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be joined by the best-selling British solo artist of all time, a powerhouse with a staggering 16 number one albums, 14 number one singles, and a record-breaking 18 Brit Awards to his name, the incredible Robbie Williams, with me and you in the studio for an hour. He'll be playing tracks from his massive new album, Britpop, alongside some classics as well.
Legend, isn't he? What a guy.
Yeah, he's a superstar. We're very lucky. And all that, by the way, means we're bringing you a very special What's Happening, Robbie. This is your chance to ask Robbie Williams anything you want from the world of pop or anything you want. All you need to do is get your voice notes in 03717223344. Do that now, and don't forget to start your message with What's Happening, Robbie. That's Robbie Williams tomorrow at 4 p.m.
We just took my feature like that.
Pardon?
Just took my feature like that.
Yeah, we just took your...
Just took my feature.
Well, listen, when it's Bob, right?
What?
He can do what he wants. Although we're deciding. I don't know whether to speak to him as Bob or Rob.
That's your boy, innit?
I know, but if people tune in, they're like, why is he calling him Bob?
Yeah, because that's your relationship.
Yeah, okay.
And listen, if this is the first time they're tuning in, where have you been first and foremost?
Yes.
You know what I mean? You chat to your, like, if it's my friend now, be like, yeah, what are you saying? You cool?
Well, you call him like 182 or something, wouldn't you?
Why'd you keep that? Listen, Ozzy, you met him.
What's his name?
DJ 173.
Who's 182? Oh, that's Blink 182.
Yeah, that's what Joe likes, isn't he? Oh, wow, pull my headphones out. That's a say to you.
Go on. You can still talk if your headphones aren't connected.
My little boy did a performance, actually, when my eldest did a performance at school. They did it was like a house competition.
What does that mean?
Like where you go...
They're in different houses.
Yeah,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Michael Jackson competition.
At school?
Yeah. Yeah. And he did...
I don't know what I can and can't say.
No, but you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. Yeah, Michael Jackson in school. And he was very good. They came second. So, what am I, boy?
I'm done. I'm really... Who's chosen that? I mean, it's a million artists you can choose.
Well, they chose one.
Why are you choosing that at a school?
No. They chose it the best. That's why.
No, I don't. I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, I am comfortable with that.
Who's next week? Don't answer that question. Right.
Bob Marley, I think.
Let's... What did I say? What was there?
Yeah, Bob.
Weird, though, isn't it? It is weird they've chosen that.
No, it's not.
It is, mate.
Joe. Bob Marley next, though. That's incredible.
Joe, our producer, just went, we can move on.
Because me and Bob share the same birthday. So that's
Who?
why.
You knew?
Bob Marley.
I thought you meant Bob Williams.
Who?
Bobby Williams.
We moved on from that.
I know, but when you said Bob, I thought you were talking about him.
Bob Marley.
What's your birthday?
6th of February.
And what's his?
You're an idiot, aren't you? What's wrong with him?
Right, let's turn our attention to Tottenham. Because they go away to Frankfurt tonight in their final Champions League group phase game. A win will guarantee them a place in the top 8. I think that's an unbelievable achievement, by the way. Their gaffer, Thomas Frank, has been speaking ahead of this game, and he was asked why their European form has been so different to the league. Good question.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, I think tomorrow, for me, we have a great opportunity to secure a position in top 8, which will be a very good result and very good achievement. We are very, very positive and looking forward to that. So that's what we are focusing everything we can on. The other thing is that I think the performances set for a while have been good in many ways. We just haven't gone on the wrong side or gone on the right side enough to get the 3 points. That's we're working very hard on. Sometimes you're on that spell. The players are giving everything. But for me, tomorrow it's all about Frankfurt, all about the opportunity ahead of us.
Look, considering how poor, and they have been really poor in the Premier League this season and last season, actually, it would be unbelievable for Tottenham to finish in the top 8, wouldn't it?
I think so, because, listen, again, it's the whole Europe thing. The Europe thing compared to their Premier League position, not good enough. Last season had it in the Europa League, where their Europa League form was brilliant, obviously won the competition. League form, absolutely atrocious. So it is, and I don't care, even if you look at who they've had to play against, and I know there have been teams in there where people have said, I mean, Bodo Glimt, by the way, you look at that point away and you go, what they did to Man City, decent. Monaco, away from home, a draw as well, beating Copenhagen. Blockbuster against Paris Saint-Germain, the 5-3, Slavia Prague. You can only beat and play against who's in front of you. So if Thomas Frank gets Spurs to qualify in the automatic spots, which they've got a great chance of doing, that's a great job. He's done really well there. Do you know what I mean? Then I don't think they'll win it, but all you could do is get to the knockout stage, and if he's done that, which he has done, then or up until now he looks like he's going to, then you have to commend him for that.
Frankfurt already out the competition. I didn't know that when I predicted they were going to lose.
Yeah, down there, yeah.
Spurs were going to lose 2-1. I might change that.
No, you can't.
Is it locked in?
It's locked in now.
Is it? Okay, it's locked in. How do you, if you're a football team and you're taken to the field in a Champions League game and you know the result is totally irrelevant to you, do you play with the freedom or do you play with, I just can't be bothered attitude?
Nah, do you know what? Sometimes you play with that freedom because then you can express yourself because it doesn't really matter now. Because for Frankfurt, it's a free hit. So you go out there, you express yourself, you play with that kind of freedom, that relaxed mentality where it's a little bit like, I can compare it to sometimes when you're not in the team and you're playing a game, you got a game on Saturday and then on the Friday you're going through like team shape in training. A lot of the time, the team that are not starting completely bop, like pass the ball around the team that's starting because they're playing with that relaxed kind of attitude where they're like, well, I'm so annoyed that I'm not playing. I'm going to go out and try things. And sometimes it's a bit of a slog and you go, oh my goodness, we've just been bopped by the team that's not playing. It might be a little bit like that from Frankfurt where they go out there, you know what I mean, enjoy themselves, try and go out with a bang, try and play some nice football, score some goals, win a game. And it might be a dangerous game for because they don't have to play with any caution. Yeah. Where if they're playing with a team that's got a little bit of, oh, do you know, there's a chance if we win tonight, we get ourselves in there, then it might be a little bit more cagey. But Frankfurt just go out there and enjoy it.
Spurs have had some awful results in the Premier League of late. The West Ham is the one that jumps off the page. In fact, the weekend, I think they drew with Burnley, didn't they? So it's really not going for them. It's going well for them in the Premier League. How important is the Champions League with regards to Thomas Frank's job and security at that club?
I mean, listen, it can't be all down to whether he wins it or not, because surely you look at it and go, I don't think there's too many. I think there's too many better teams than Spurs to win the competition.
Can Spurs win it?
Listen, they can. They're in it.
No, but you know the question.
I don't think they can. But you never know. You get a little run you get a favourable draw, and you somehow find your way to the final. It can happen. So I'm not going to sit here and go it's impossible, because they probably. So
Joe earlier on said, I mean, it's impossible for Spurs to win.
People would have said that when they got to the last Champions League final, where they came back from the.
Oh no, but that was a really good team there.
Mate, they should Ajax, the brink of elimination.
Oh no, and Man City in that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying they had Harry Kane. They had that back five. They had.
Yeah, but they were still but still the run they put in together to get to that final.
I know, but they had good players. They haven't got that. They haven't got a goal scorer.
I'm pretty sure they just about scraped out the group. So from that,
the header. You remember it?
Who's header? No. But my point is, back then you would have said they ain't got no chance of getting to the final. So it can happen. Okay. I don't think it will, but I think for Thomas Frank, he's got to improve the Premier League form. He has to.
Yeah. Okay, but do you think his job is safe as long as Tottenham are in this competition?
No, I don't think it depends too much on the Champions League.
I do.
I think they're Premier League football.
Spurs get to the last 8, he ain't getting sacked. Irrelevant what happens in the Prem. I think it'll be exactly like Postecoglou last season.
But then that means they're not moving forward then.
Well, you're in the Champions League, you're moving forward.
Okay, if they go out in the quarterfinals and finish 13th.
Is that better?
Well, of course, 13th is better than 17th.
No. Last season was 17 and a trophy.
Yeah.
If they finished 10th
and no trophy,
and last 8, which is better?
Last season they won a trophy.
Quarterfinals of the Champions League.
People, I had Spurs fans coming on the show saying a trophy's better than anything. So either you win a trophy last season.
Okay, let me ask you this then: is 10th and quarterfinals an improvement?
Well, 10th is because you finished 17th last season, but last season was a more successful season again.
Okay, so it's less successful.
Yeah, well, you win a trophy.
It's not an improvement then.
But you was one of them banging the drum saying about last season.
Misquote coming up.
They finished 17th.
Misquote coming up. Go on. What did I say?
No, listen to me.
He knows the club.
Last season they finished 17th, but won a trophy, and you were saying it's better than Arsenal finishing second because they won a trophy. Yeah. So then how is this season if they have no trophy?
Well, no,
better than win with a trophy.
I'm asking it if for Tottenham, just them, if it's an improvement.
Well,
what's a better season? Is my question.
Well, last season you won a trophy, so I'm going to go last season.
17th and Europa League is better than 10th and quarterfinals.
Yeah, no trophy. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's very hard to argue against winning European trophies.
It's a trophy, and that's what that was throwing at me.
Yeah, because Spurs aren't going to win the Prem.
No. So they won a trophy, so they were saying it's better.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you there. Tottenham fans, what is a better season for you if you finish 12th or 13th and get to the last 8? Is that an improvement on 17th in the Europa League? And is it the Champions League that is stopping Thomas Frank from being sacked? The longer you go in that competition, maybe they're
just like, you know what, leave him and let him just kind of build.
Maybe. Tottenham fans, you can have your say. By the way, 6 teams from England in the competition tonight will have team news ahead of every single one of those games in the next 45 minutes before we come off air. So lots happening between now and 7, and when we come back, we'll take your calls on all things Spurs. My switchboard is completely clear, so if you call, you'll be next. 03717 223344.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. Been taking you through what should be another busy day of football.
Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Drive on talkSPORT, Champions League Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. That's Robbie Williams. He might be playing that one live tomorrow in the studio, but either way, he'll be playing 3 songs. Fingers crossed, 3 songs live for us tomorrow, including his new song, which is unbelievable tune.
What is your favourite Robbie song?
That's a great question. I'd need to look at all the albums to choose, because I don't want to just go with the obvious one.
Which is what?
Oh, everyone's going to say Angels, which is unbelievable, obviously. But there's I've got other ones. I like. There's other songs. I'll come back to you with the answer.
Are you right there?
It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many.
Right, nice.
I like one called Advertising Space. No, that's not really known.
No, but I quite like when you like some of your favourite songs are not ones that are off the commercial album.
Yeah.
Like
Road to Mandalay, I think it's one of my favourites.
Why are you laughing? That's obviously not his song, is it?
Of course, I swear on my life that is.
Is it? So why
it's
you,
a really good song.
Do you want to see that?
I'm thinking of them now.
I question it because of you.
No, it's a great tune.
I question it.
That's a great tune. Just quickly, Raheem Sterling has left Chelsea by mutual consent. Fulham have agreed £27 million with City for Oscar Bob.
It's a good signing, that.
If he stays fit, it is a good signing.
Yeah.
Right, let's take your call. I bet his agent's not done a deal where it's paid you play 10 games.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I bet it ain't. I bet it's done. Play as many games as you want, mate.
No
Charlotte FC for you, Oscar. Let's take your calls on all things Champions League and Spurs. 03717 2233 44. Birdie is first up. Hello, Birdie.
Hi, yeah, you all right, mate?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Just on my way home from work.
I'm glad we got you on. It's a bit of a coup, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Hey, I'll let you have that one.
Thanks, man.
Please don't.
Off you go. What do you want to say?
Well, basically, it all starts with Thomas Frank, and I agree that his time at the club is going to be swung by the Champions League and the success in that. I'm not saying he should totally disregard the league, but it's definitely something that's going to keep his head above water. I think that when he took the job on, it looked like a very glorious prospect. You know, a team off the back of a trophy win. There'll be the changing room would have some morale in it. The injury problems should only happen one season, but it's happened again. It seems as if they just don't have the belief in the squad. They're looking at each other for trying to find a playmaker to dig them out of trouble, and there's not someone there.
Birdie, do you not think he's a good manager, or do you think he's winging it?
Both. I think he's a good manager, but it depends what level you go at. Brentford, oh my God, you know, they'll be singing his praises for years for what he's done with them.
Let me ask you a question then, because Andy asked me the same question. If he finishes 10th this season, 10th this season, but he gets to the last 8 of the Champions League, is that a better season than last season? Is that an improvement?
No, I agree with you, Benty, that a trophy is the be-all and end-all. That's what every club starts a season with the hope, with the ambition to do. For me, it would be qualify for Europe. That would be, I'll take 7th Conference League. I know the Conference League is a bit of a joke to some, but at the end of the day, that keeps that mentality of European football there. I mean, I don't think, Man United haven't necessarily been able to bring in the players they want to. Sorry, dig them out, Andy. Because of their lack of Europe. I just think it shows that the model is in the right way.
Okay.
Not necessarily going forwards, but it's not going backwards. Do you know what I mean?
Very good call. Thank you. Just quickly, D, you and I were watching a free kick Raheem Sterling took.
Yeah.
Great free kick for Chelsea. I saw the other day Dimitri Payet's free kick for West Ham.
Mate, against Palace.
That might be one of the greatest Premier League goals of all
I think
time.
it is.
Every time I see it, I think it's CGI.
Because you think it's going to...
I think it's impossible to do, if I'm being honest.
I know Ronaldo's against Portsmouth is probably the...
He don't go up and down like that.
I mean, it moves everywhere, but you're right. When you watch that Payet against Palace, you think, oh my goodness, it's way over the bar, and it somehow comes down from nowhere.
Yeah, I'm still not comfortable with it.
No.
Because I don't think it's real.
It is real. When I first watched it...
It's impossible.
Every single time I watch it, I'm the same as you. I think that's going miles over that. And it just comes down out of nowhere.
It looks like it's sort of... like when you see the Nike adverts when they're like kicking a football against a crossbar and it goes boing, boing.
Yeah.
And they do it 40 times. And although it looks great, it's not quite right.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like. Someone's played about
He's
it.
unbelievable, Dimitri Payet. He didn't hit one at Old Trafford. It weren't like that, but I'm pretty sure West Ham fans will remind me.
Yeah.
He scored a free kick at Old Trafford, which was unbelievable as well.
He did. Have we ever done what's the greatest Premier League goal ever?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Have we done that?
Because we talk about, remember Kasami when I was at Fulham at volley.
I still... It's a great goal, but it's not for me the best one ever.
What's your best one? Let me think.
No.
Man United player.
Was it Demba Ba who scored?
But that. See, I've got a problem with that. Good goal, unbelievable goal. No, but it's one of them where when you're full of confidence and you just swing your foot at it.
It still counts. He still went for it.
Yeah,
and he got it.
I get it, but it's not like a. There's so many goals that people don't speak about that you forget.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple now.
Go on.
So, remember Andros Townsend's volley against City?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was that won him the game, I think.
Right. Crouchy for Stoke
everyone
against
talks
City.
about that. Yeah, we chest it up
And then bang.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, a few of them. I mean, Rooney's obviously got his own collection.
Yeah, but that Dimitri Payet goal has to be in the conversation.
I think it's the best free kick
ever.
Because I still watch it and think it's going over.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
He was
Yeah, I scored a few at Old Trafford. Yeah,
mate, he got a couple. Ambrose.
Yeah, when I say less is more. Yeah, remember that, Jack? Let's go. Let's go to Luke, a Spurs fan. Hi, Luke.
Evening, gents. How we doing?
Have you got us on the radio?
No.
You did.
No, not on the radio, just on the phone.
Okay, sounded like there was a little bit of reverb. What would you like to say, Luke?
Oh. I just wanted to have my say on Frank, really. I don't think he's really had a fair crack at it so far this season, just because of all our best attacking players have been injured. We have been pretty poor in the league, but I still think that regardless of how we do in the Champions League, that we should keep him. I mean, to be fair, Europe, in a way, actually, I don't think him doing well in the Champions League currently is a marker for how well he's doing altogether. Like, the quality of European football, I don't rate it. Like, I was reading something today that was saying I think Bournemouth have more money than most of the teams in the Serie A. So I feel like with the money at the Premier League club's disposal, I don't think that the Champions League or getting to the next stage of the Champions League is necessarily a good marker. I think you could say the same about Liverpool being poor, well, slightly better, but still poor in the league this season, but still in the top 8 of the Champions League.
So you can answer the same question Benny put to the last caller. What's a better season for Tottenham?
Last season, because my daughter was born 2 hours before we won the Europa League final.
Okay. What did you call her? Brennan?
So, Charlotte.
I'll be honest, only you care about that, right? I don't think Spurs fans listening will go,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Right? And I mean that with the greatest respect. Like, it's like when I show pictures of my kids to other people, it's like, I couldn't care. But with regards to being a Spurs fan, what's a better season?
Yeah.
Can anything beat that this season without a trophy?
Europa League football, because Europa League winning it last season got us Champions League. So to be in, I wouldn't take Conference League, but Europa League and then maybe get into the quarters of the Champions League, I'd be okay with that, considering I didn't expect us to get very far in the Champions League this season.
10th and quarterfinals of Champions League better than last season?
No.
Okay. No. It's all about silverware, I agree with you.
No.
Congratulations on becoming a dad.
Thank you.
Luke, have a lovely evening.
Have a good one, mate.
You too.
Thanks, man. I think I sounded a bit rude when I said we don't really care about your daughter.
Yeah, because you are rude though. That's
No, but I didn't mean it like that. But what I mean is, like,
No,
no one cares about your kids other than you. That's a fact.
No,
honestly, it's
no,
not.
You don't care about any of your nephews or your nieces or anything?
No.
See, that just sums you up. No.
I'm talking about family. No one cares about family other than you. If you come here and told me a story about Milan, I'd listen, but I don't really care. Like, when you told me his group come in the Michael Jackson competition, I'm like, it won't change my life.
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
You are.
What will I do with that
You're an
information?
awful human being.
No, what do you expect me to do with that information?
Oh, that's nice. Let's take an interest in someone else
No, I
other
said
than
that.
yourself.
I said that's.
Take an interest in other.
I said that's nice.
Nah, it's not. Now I know the real you now.
You know what? I hope he breaks his arm.
See?
Jack.
Hey, honestly, I forgot about that. Who was that about again, Jack?
That was about your goalkeeper.